The Empire Takeover.
Twister, Hills,
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey,
The
hey.
Empire Takeover.
Hey, hey. Sometimes I go fast, sometimes I just stop. Sometimes I take it slow, wanna let the sex drop. But most of the times I go quick when I'm hitting that. And she like it, she like it. But tonight she said she didn't wanna go too fast. And tonight she said she want me to take my time. So I took her down, said do you like that? And she said hell yeah. They hit it medium from the back, I said it's cool. And she said hell yeah. She said ooh baby, just take control baby. Long as you take it slow baby, then you get all night baby. Yeah, she gave me the green, so I had to go. Stop screaming my name when I went low. And every time I saw her going real fast, she looked at me and said
so the mama let me know when to go. Tonight she don't want a drill session, she wanna feel it, so she told me to take it slow. I'm so used to macking it in the back to back when I'm attacking it, I wanna go and get in. She blew the whistle like, be still, hold it in, now roll it in. She lifted the palms to hold my face because she want me to control my pace. She said she wanna feel it out, slide through the ripples of the cause the feeling was too cold to wait. Well I can break it down to 50, down to 40, down to 30. Any speed you want me to, I can do for you. Shorty, tell me how you want it. Do you want the Lambo? I give it to you like when I do it, baby. Or do you want the 6'4"? I give it to you like when I do it, baby. Now I was thinking I was all up right, but now she got me caught up at the light. I try to call it light. Green, too fast, red, too slow. She want it in the middle, so I got her. The way to soothe your soul, gotta love in the way I move instead of rude and bold. I want her to see what I feel like when the player break it down into cruise control. But still rule the road, never stuck in only one speed. Shift in a stick shift, fire knock them dudes. Not a jackrabbit when I be tripping it, I wanna slow it up and give it to a drop screw. Come and shorty, let me knock them shoes. Feel a sensual when I rock to the groove. Make it hot, thing cool. If you think you better show her how to stutter, step, stop, then move. But I am not the order. Nary canary and my flow is like a shop of horror. Scary and berries whenever I rock with the aura. Kelly in every position for power we slaughter. And petty like belly, I'm getting money cause I order. I tell a girl to slow down, mama, cause you ain't gotta be so anxious. Going rapidly when you flex your thighs. I still cassettes if you exercise your patience. We ain't gotta do it like we racing, cause all the time that ain't how I like it.
But I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
DJ discretion.
Low still sick, I ain't talking that pandemic.
Say it, what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. That ass down, gotta make it last down. Start off slow, then I'ma beat it up.
Me when I was nothing, had nothing. People have different faces. The face that I saw was a man that just loved music. And when I thought I was ugly, I thought that things were wrong. That was the only person that was there at that time telling me that I was going to be a star and that I could sing and I could do it. So my prayers are with him. as I was finishing my album, I had to look through the booth as they was escorting him into jail. I looked up from recording and looked out of the mirror and saw them taking my mentor into jail. And to be at the studio at that time, it was very emotional. So I just asked, at a time like this, we have to watch our kids. We have to keep our kids with us, man. I was raised as a little girl. You have to keep your kids with you. So we are not in a time of good people. We got to be aware of everybody around us. So another legend is taken away on his own free will because of his actions. You have to pay for the things that you've done. I will just say I will not be a part of the public bashing. So anybody that has a problem with me saying I don't have a heaven or hell to put him in, and anybody that got a problem with that, they go suck a dick.
What I'm going through, trying to hold this music down just like you told me to. Every day I pray and cry cause I hear what they say. It's so fucked up that it even had to go this way. See, I get lost sometimes, I'm in a different space. All these users around need a familiar face. Surviving chaos, girl, I see that you survived. Ain't taking sides, can't say who's wrong or right. Cause all I know is I'm about to tell the story. A lot of pain and a lot less glory. Yesterday felt just like last July. I was tired, I tried to take my life. Oh, I'm trying to get my feet back on the ground. If I don't slow down, man, I won't be around. Oh, I'm always trying to help people out, but them the same motherfuckers taking food out my mouth. Taking any love that I can, just to show the world that I can keep me a man. I want a baby, I'm on a family plan. Why I can't get pregnant, I can't understand. All those abortions that I did, how ironic I can't have a kid. I guess heaven I need a hug. Is there anybody out there willing to embrace a thug? Feeling like a change of heart, but all I really need is a sign or a word from God. Shower down on me, wet me with your love. I need you to help me and lift me up. Lift me up. Rebels, I need some love. Is there anybody?
Man, I got so much on my mind. And if I don't let it out, I'm gonna explode straight up. I'm sitting here looking at all these people around me, thinking if I wasn't an art, tell me where would they be? Most of them don't even care about Robert Kelly. No, they only care about what I can do for them. Some of them hang around me cause I got money. Tell me what happened to my whole family. Can't they see him going through? Little brother really needs them. I was there for them when they needed me. Yeah. Soon as the drama come, y'all asses quit the run. What type of shit is that? How could y'all turn y'all backs? People, they smile right in your face, then go and talk behind your back when they don't even know the facts. And some of y'all church folks pointing the finger at me, yeah. You should be loving on me, on your knees and praying for me. You'll never get it right. Is that the Christian life? Sometimes I like to party, drink, have sex, and smoke weed. But just because I love them things, it doesn't mean I'm going crazy. God, I wish I knew why people wanna hate me. All I do is help them, try my best to love them, try to lift them up, but they don't appreciate, so fuck them.
If he wasn't guilty, I don't think he would have been found guilty. That's just how I see it. They found him guilty. I mean, there's nothing I can say. It was proven in the court of law. And I hate to say that, but it was proven in the court of law. So, I mean, if that don't go through, he has to just accept the reality. Like, boom, this is what it is. You know, I mean, that's, even as supporters, we have to accept it. Like, I didn't convict him. You know, it was proven in the court of law. I mean, just like if he wasn't guilty, I don't think he would have been found guilty. That's just how I see it. And like I said, I can admit when I've been proven wrong. That's just bottom line. Like, I can admit, and that's why I was telling the truth. And some people in the chat, like, hey, I was proven wrong. I thought he was innocent. But a jury of 12 people thought otherwise. And they saw all the evidence and more than what I've seen, of course. And then the other thing I think he was guilty of, that's tough. I would probably say if he wasn't guilty, I don't think he would have been found guilty. That's just how I see it. If he wasn't guilty.
Your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember,
against me shall prosper. See, this is what happens when my back is against the ropes. I come out swinging. singing. My flow, my style, my look. They want my swag so bad, I swear I should write a book. Wake up every morning, check the grass for them snakes. Call these 9mm flows my rate. Bitches over money, no way. I don't fall in love, they just fall in love with me. Maybe it's the money, the cars, or the clothes. They got them backstage at all of my shows. A legacy, yeah, I built it from the ground. But crabs in the barrel, they stay trying to pull you down. Acting ass niggas, I swear I should write a play. How they smile in my face, that's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. My chain, my watch, my diamonds, I would give them all up to have a day of silence. Cause dealing with the paparazzi on a daily, I swear it's enough to drive a rich man crazy. Good weed rolled up sky high. I just bought a mansion and it's on cloud 9. I love a classy chick, straight out of the hood. So I'ma make it rain, baby, call it flash floods. Niggas putting bounty on my head. Sometimes when you so live, they would rather see you dead. Call me hammer, they can't touch this. My whole life has been ordained. I'm going for the fame. That's why I say I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Lord, take this cross up off my back, it's heavy. I'm about to hurt somebody here and save me. I'm standing at the crossroad, I don't know what to do. My mind is what these haters trying to make me lose. Ever since the money, see these demons at me. And I can't seem to keep nobody real around me. You know how the saying goes, this lonely at the top. I'm allergic to the bottom and that's why I can't stop. I'll take on all you haters today. Cause I'm not gonna let you get in my way. See, there's one thing that y'all don't understand. In the end, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Last man standing. Last man standing. Last man, I'm gonna be the last man standing. Whoa. 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 The last man standing. Whoa. Whoa. Check it out. What up, everybody? Hey, Mama Belinda. Look, everybody that donated, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Look, I appreciate everybody that couldn't donate, that could donate, that did donate, that didn't donate. I appreciate all of y'all. Mama Belinda in the building. Libero in the building. I see my sister dear Yvette says in the building. She come under the judge. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Yvette coming up on the judge. Tiffany, my sister Tiff, thank y'all so much. Tiffany, I'm gonna talk about you today. And I'm gonna show people how good people do. So don't go nowhere, Tiff. Shout out to my sister Sky Zone that's in the building. She haven't been with us in a good while. You know, the enemy was trying to move in her life, but through the prayers, the firmament availeth much. And look where she at. She back home. She back home. Dream Team's own Sky Zone. We claiming it. Prima Donna Price somewhere working right now. Chris Starry about to do his thing. I just got a call about him today. I ain't even let him know yet, so I can't give the details on here until I tell him. But his mind is going to be blown. I'm just saying, I think everybody's here, man.
But you know what we're going to do. We're going to jump right into it. You see the title, the R. Kelly sentencing update. The Unfit Bob the Builder live last night and all the lies. So let's get right down to it. Let's start with the first lie. Joy Savage and Rob's uncle was not on Sylvia's channel yesterday. Now, people going to say, well, Dana, how you know? I'm going to go there. I've spoken to her twice. And that's what, Sylvia didn't speak to her today at court. However, I don't know why people have to lie to try to get a following, to try to get a crowd. If you have 14,000 subscribers, you don't have to lie about getting people. You will automatically have people. I just went live. I have 2,442,000 followers. I got 185 people in the chat. It balances out. I don't have to buy subscribers. I don't. So I'm just letting y'all know. But at the trial today, I heard that it was some shenanigans going on. See, you can't run your mouth and then when people approach you, you run to the marshals. You can't do that. And you can't hang with people that gas you up on the internet, but in person, they quiet as a shoe mouse. Hey, Fruit Flavors, y'all know me and Truth don't get along. But she proved her point today. She approached Sylvia. Sylvia had something to say. She had to get an escort from the marshals to her car. It's crazy. Shenanigans. When you know you're not like that, just go ahead and just dismiss it and just say, okay, fine, leave it alone. Okay? So, we got that out the way. Last night, for everybody that pumped Miranda Green to go live, y'all wrong. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I watched a female have a mental breakdown on live. And y'all was pumping it up like it was something good to see. That wasn't good to see. She went from telling y'all that she can get your channels back, she can get the old videos back. She went to saying R. Kelly family being Sylvia Chat and me, Sharon Wimbush, and Levi hating on that. Then she went to the most disgusting thing that I ever seen in life. No, wait. Then she went to putting up videos of me like a kid. Then she went up talking about this is Angie's situation. This her number, this her name. Not knowing if that's that lady name or not. But then she went to the most disgusting thing that I ever saw. She had her brother baby, which she claims is her baby. The baby was crying in the middle of the night. And she told the baby, hold on. Just to argue and cuss and fuss to some goddamn computer, to some people on the internet, and she was drunk as all out hell. That's the most disgusting. And what I will, that's the most disgusting thing I ever saw. Now, people can say whatever about me, but I stand for what's right. And all of y'all that sat back and cheered her on, y'all wrong. Somebody should have said, Randa, get off. This ain't right. Tell her to unhide the video and y'all do a case study on that video like y'all do my videos. Y'all heard her say R. Kelly need to shut the fuck up and sit down and be quiet. And she don't know R. Kelly. See, It's power in being silent. Then the other thing that was disgusting, she had Trent, she had Larry on there, and they was willing to pay Larry to give them some type of information on me. How dumb do you sound when I'm in a California king-size bed, sleeping comfortably, drooling coming out of my mouth, snoring, not paying you no attention, and if I am watching, I'm laughing like a mother. Me and a couple of the sisters, we laughing, and y'all are screaming into the microphone, saying I'll pay top dollar to get dirt on somebody who don't give a hell about y'all. My focus has shifted. This man behind me is all that matters right now. So going back and forth with y'all for what? We still got work to do. All that y'all did was show the public that you really not for R. Kelly, and them people scared to say anything to y'all. Why? Because the amusement of what y'all do is gone. Now that I have left the arena, y'all got to get it out the mud. You got one dude over there talking about nothing with 9 people in the chat, and he going hard for 9 people. Nigga, close your shit down and revamp your life. Evidently, your followers fell. Oh, I'm sorry, they all watch me. So many people thought I was going to come and ridicule that young lady. No, I need y'all as her friends to go get her help. She needs help. That's a mental situation she going through now. Me going back and forth with a mental patient, what did they say about me? I refuse to do it. Me going back with a hater who swore to the world he's a millionaire, but wearing 1999 shoes off of YouTube that want to copyright my name because his life ain't shit. Make that make sense. You want to live my life when your life ain't shit. I'm sorry. I'm not bold enough to get on here and tell people that I got a military college degree in 30 days. That's not my forte. Then I have a closet freak that thinks he got the one up. He's coming up with stuff. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, bro. He coming up with stuff thinking I'm going to respond when I have all the Trump cards. He throwing out a jack of spades. I throw out a king of spades. He throw out a 10 of spades. I throw out a queen. He throw out an ace of spades. I throw out the 2 of spades, which runs wild. He throw out an ace diamond. I throw out the little joker. Getting where I'm going with this? He talk about, oh, R. Kelly this, R. Kelly that, R. Kelly, it ain't no honor in defending a pedophile. His name is deserved to be thrown under the bus. Ain't no honor in defending somebody that's accused. But didn't you go out in the middle of the street and say one man ain't no enterprise? The government up there telling lies? Didn't you get up there and say, where are the parents? Then turned around with that dumb shit and said, waiting on the motherfucking lifetime check? Wasn't that you that called yourself R. Kelly Jr.? But turn around and say, I slap R. Kelly. R. Kelly ain't do nothing for me. Y'all care about him. I don't. Dana J exposes the money grabs. And it just so happened that all of y'all are connected to the tap dancing, shoe shucking, chicken shifting Joe from Chicago. Now, I'm not telling people what to do and who to follow, but I'm just telling y'all think. Don't be so engulfed into the bullshit that you can't think and hear what's going on. And then when y'all hear it somewhere else, they like, oh, that's what happened. No, don't be in a maze. It's time for y'all to stop looking for a leader and think for yourself. Don't look for a leader. Think for yourself. If y'all in this for R. Kelly, should nobody be able to sit there, or you shouldn't be able to sit under somebody's page where they say, R. Kelly ain't no innocent ass dude. You know, just like R. Kelly, they're gonna lock him up like Bill. Should nobody be able to say that to you? And without you saying, unsubscribe, gone. Should nobody be able to say, fuck R. Kelly, and you in a fight for R. Kelly without you saying, unsubscribe, gone. Which brings me to the scamming. It's over now. You can't scam off R. Kelly no more. He got his sentence in today. And I hear people messing it up. Oh, he got 20 years. Oh, R. Kelly ain't coming out until he 100. What up, Big Vibe? What up, bro? He ain't coming out until he 100. He got 20 years. Let me break it down. In New York, he got, let's go here. In New York, total, he got 167 years in New York. They condensed it to 30 years because they made everything run concurrent. In Chicago today, they made everything run concurrent, and a judge gave him 20 years. And he made 1 year consecutive, which means now total it would have came to like 100. Total it would have been like 160 years in New York, but they condensed it into 30 years. But if they went by what each charge got and they ran each charge in New York consecutively, oh yeah, he would have had like 160 something years. But what they did in Chicago was they ran 20 years concurrent and gave him 1 consecutive. And I heard people all day talking about it, which means this. He have an appeal coming up. Let's just say the appeal overturns the New York case, right? That means everything that ran concurrent goes away. Chicago and New York. Except for that 1 in Chicago. But that 1 turns into time served. So when Rob go to appeals court, and let's just say Bonjean put on the show like only Bonjean can. Shout out for Bonjean, man. She worked her ass off. Shout out to Jennifer Bonjean. I love her for that. Love her for that. So let's just say he go to appeals court, right? When he go to appeals court, let's say Bonjean put on another masterful show. And the three judges, not one, but the three judges overturned Ann Donnelly's ruling. That means the 30 plus the 19 disappears from New York and Chicago. Then that one will calculate as time served. So Rob will walk out of appeals court a free man. He don't got to go back if it goes that way. However, let's just say the courts, God forbid, get hit by another COVID bullcrap, right? And it pushes his appeal out 5 years. He still have the option to come home in 4 years if he's still there under good behavior. And the rest will be monitored. So he have 2 ways of doing it. But let's get into this because I'm ready to break this down because I don't know if y'all understand what happened today. I don't know if y'all understood what happened. So let's break this down. Let's do what we always do. Let's make it happen. All right, here we go. Shout out to my bro, Willie. He kept me laced. It says, shout out to Dave Burns, DJ Burns. He says, this is his note taking because I wasn't there. He said, good morning. Oh, let me get it out. He said, good morning from the Durskin Federal Courthouse in Chicago, where R. Kelly is due to be sentenced for his conviction on child porn and sexual enticement charges last September. The sentencing hearing starts at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. R. Kelly is already serving a 30-year sentence from the 2021 sex trafficking conviction in New York City. The big question of the day is whether Kelly will be allowed to serve his new sentence concurrently with the New York City one, or if he'll have to serve both consecutively. All right. So most reporters, hold on. He said, most reporters, myself included, are currently set up in a press overflow room down the hall from the main courtroom. We'll have audio, but no video. Just like during the trial itself last September, about 20 minutes out from the hearing. Or not. Federal Judge Harry Levenweber is starting the hearing about 15 minutes ahead of schedule. R. Kelly attorney Jennifer Bonjean raises objections to what she calls misstatements in prosecutors' sentencing memos. For example, the statement that Kelly's involvement with Nia was over a period of time. It was exactly a 2-time occurrence, Bonjean says. Levenweber takes Bonjean's objections under advisement and notes them for the record. He asks R. Kelly if he has read the pre-sentence report. He said he has. Levenweber asks R. Kelly if there's anything he'd like to object to in the pre-sentence documents or any other issues he'd like to raise. Kelly only says that he'll rely on his attorney. Levenweber agrees with Bonjean against the government. The R. Kelly's actions toward the young women, before they were girls, now they're young women. You see how that story changed? Toward the young women with whom he was involved constituted enticement, not coercion, i.e., the girls feared the loss of affection and attention, not any kind of bodily harm. Prosecutors disagree, noting some of R. Kelly's victims said they felt compelled to perform the sexual acts Kelly requested of them. After some back and forth, Levenweber rejects this argument, again, noting the accusers never mentioned a threat of bodily harm. as to whether R. Kelly's child porn charges merit a trafficking enhancement. Living River finds they don't. Government begins its sentencing presentation, starting with a prepared statement from Jane, from her attorney. When I think of all I have lost due to Robert Kelly, all I can do is cry. The statement says, when you lose your virginity to a pedophile at the age of 14. Whoa, wait a minute. Woo! When you lose your virginity to a pedophile at the age of 14, your life is never your own. Stop. Jane, I must say this, Rashona. For the love of money is the root to all evil. Because you didn't testify that in court. You testified at 14, you sat on his lap. Sparkle induced you to sit on his lap. At 15, you said y'all started having phone sex. You said you didn't have sex with the man until 16 years old. But here you say, when you lose your virginity to a pedophile at the age of 14. But wait, you were still putting money on his books. Was he a pedophile then? Was he a pedophile when he made sure your family shoe store was running? Was he a pedophile when he made sure that you were good and he bought you a car and all that? When he took care of your dad? I'm just asking questions that maybe some people went to sleep on in court last September. I'm just asking these real questions. Questions that you won't hear over at OCO. Because they feel like their 100 devices let them down. See, now you got the shark hunting. Then you said your life is never your own. Jane's statement continues saying she had sex with R. Kelly hundreds of times against her will. Oh, whoa, pause. Did you say that or did the government make you say that? There you go, J-Rock. There were never, and J-Rock, and I want to hear from you later on because I'm going to open up these phone lines. Robert was abusive and dominating. The rules I was forced to follow for years because I thought I needed him were degrading. Jane's statements continues, saying she sometimes couldn't go to the bathroom without his permission or had to go without eating for days. Stop, Rashona. Let me ask you this question. How you get a brand new PT Cruiser but can't go to the bathroom? How you get a brand new PT Cruiser to go and style with your friends but can't eat for days? But then I got another question for you, Rashona. We heard this story from Cheryl Mack. So, did you get the play-by-play from the same people in New York? Or did Angel Cruel have you on a three-way the same way she had tried to do Kip? I just want to know. Did she have you on a three-way and try to get you to sit back and lie on Robert? Then it come up, I need closure. I need Robert Kelly in jail for as long as the law will allow. Jane's statement says she laments that she'll, hold on, okay. She laments that she'll always be known as the girl R. Kelly peed on, and that her involvement with him left her unable to have a normal romantic relationship. Stop. You just had a normal romantic relationship. That's how you had your baby. Now I'm about to drop some bombs. Are you ready to tell your world or the world who your baby daddy is? Rashona? Are you ready to tell your world or the world that your baby daddy used to be up 5 a.m, hanging on the hotline, touring the world with Pretty Ricky? I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that there. But he was the only singer in Pretty Ricky. The first singer, not the second. I'm just saying, is Sparkle going to come out and release some family photos? And how you told him you can't be with him because you're still in love with a Robert? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. 5 a.m, come to you. Let's talk about sex, baby. And let's talk about you and me. Damn. That's all I'm saying. I'm just gonna leave it there. Your baby daddy just so happened to be my boy. He in one of the hottest groups right now. I done gave y'all enough bombshells for y'all to know who I'm talking about. But then you said Robert Kelly needs to be in jail for the balance of his natural born life. Jane's statement concludes. Next is a statement from Nia. Nia delivers her statement through tears. I can't believe how lucky I felt when I met you. Like a starstruck teenager. She continues, I was over the moon happy. For the first time in my life, someone other than my family thought I was special. Excuse me. Nia says she still regrets lying to her mother about attending R. Kelly's concert in Minnesota and obliging his sexual advances the morning after. Stop! I can't believe hold on. I can't believe you still running with that, Nia. Ain't nobody sending no limo for you at 15. You ain't getting on no goddamn plane at 15 with no ID and no parent chaperone pre 9/11. You ain't checking into no hotel with a goddamn code. Nor as you get on the plane with a code. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to figure it out. Then you said, Nia says she still regrets lying to her mother about attending R. Kelly concert in Minnesota and obliging his sexual advances the morning after. I awkwardly did what you told me to do while you molested me. Wow. Nia concluded by asking for R. Kelly to spend the rest of his life in prison. I'm praying to God and asking him for forgiveness. No child should have to suffer the way you made me suffer. Next statement is from Pauline. Pauline says she has been in therapy because of her involvement with R. Kelly. She says she now fears that someone will harm her child the same way R. Kelly harmed her. What? What? Then you said, all I want in life is to feel a little less stress. I have had those dark thoughts of suicide, Pauline says. In the past, Pauline says she felt not feeling she says she felt not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, just feeling gross because of R. Kelly. Stop. That right there tell you this is a bitter woman. She feel not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough. Why? Because you had a sexual encounter with a man who always told you he had more than one girl or more than one woman. He always told you that. And because you lied and said you were 18, now you feel gross because y'all did what y'all did, and then it's like it's nothing there. You put yourself in that situation. You put yourself in that situation. You was 18, so you say, but now you're a minor? Come on, man. Only meeting her husband, she says, saved her. Other girls she had weren't so lucky. Wow. Pauline concludes her statement by saying she is committed to leaving her past behind her. She does not say whether or not she wishes for R. Kelly to spend the rest of his life in jail. Government prosecutors are now up, urging for R. Kelly to serve a sentence of 300 months, 25 years, consecutively to the 30 years he is already serving for his New York conviction. For the rest of their lives, they will have to live with victimhood. Prosecutor Janice Appleton says of Jane, Pauline, and Nia. Among others, she further accuses R. Kelly of showing no shame over his actions and taking extreme action to avoid prosecution. Appleton now accuses R. Kelly's attorneys of minimizing his involvement with underage girls, particularly with Nia. One cannot quantify the trauma of sexual abuse, she says. She adds that the 56-year-old Kelly has proven that he cannot control his impulses. His lack of responsibility for criminal conduct, even in the face of irrefutable video evidence. Wait a minute, stop. There was no video evidence. Appleton, you forgot? The government concluded that none of it can be vindicated. So you didn't use a video. You used still pictures and audio. That could have been from anything. Let's make it make sense. That could have been from anything. You know what I'm saying? That really could have been from anything. Then Appleton says, she adds, R. Kelly's own abusive upbringing does not excuse his actions. It don't. It don't. So let me ask you this. Was his upbringing, or let's go here, what do his upbringing have to do with your client lies? So if his upbringing shouldn't excuse his actions, neither should your client lies excuse her actions. So if you want to go there, both of them cancel out each other. So why are we here, Miss Appleton? This is why I say what I say. You have to let the government talk because they give you their motive up front. The dumbest strategy ever. If Rob's upbringing and the stuff he went through does not excuse his actions, why does your client lying to be 18 excuses her actions? But remember, she only became a victim when Surviving R. Kelly came out, though. Because if she was really a victim, where was she at in 2008? Let's go here. I wonder, will Nia and Jane be the next two to turn on the government? And we already found out about Tracy Sampson. We already found out about Geronda Pace. We already found out about my God, what is the girl in Atlanta? And the one that wrote the letter to Bonjean as well. Haley Calhoun. So I'm just waiting to see the next two dominoes to fall. Then they say the only way to ensure he does not reoffend is to impose a sentence that will keep him in prison for the rest of his life. The prosecutor says, stop. How can you say he's going to offend when he haven't talked to your client in years? And when he was home, he still didn't talk to your client. So now we have a bitter female that want to get anything she can get by any means necessary. What up, Prima? Georgia girl, hey, what up, Dirk? I'm just trying to figure out if ignorance is not an excuse, then how is fake masquerading an excuse? Is this a case to just get R. Kelly a conviction, or is this a case of right and wrong? Let's go here. If Living Weather didn't change the wording from or to and, will we have a prosecution? Will we have a conviction? I say no. So, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Hold on. Living Weather asks why R. Kelly shouldn't be allowed to serve his sentence concurrently. The incremental harm that he inflicted warrants incremental punishment. Apperting answers. R. Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, is now up to deliver her own statement on Kelly's. Let's see. On Kelly's sentencing. Okay. Y'all know how Willie do. Willie load me up. Bonjean dismisses the government's accusation that R. Kelly has engaged in victim blaming. The idea that Kelly has failed to take responsibility. The government knows that's not true, she says. Excuse me. Bonjean says that R. Kelly's relationship with his accusers, particularly Jane, was far more complex than prosecutors want to admit. She says the government's comparison of Kelly to professional traffickers and child porn is unfair, which it is. Bonjean reaching back to R. Kelly's 2002 indictment, and Jane's family initially wanted nothing to do with it. The government puts a lot of emphasis on this obstruction count on which Mr. Kelly was acquitted in 2008. This was not so much obstruction as a family deciding they didn't want to participate, Bonjean says. Bonjean points out a perceived double standard between Jane saying that sexual abuses changes one life and the government not wanting to consider R. Kelly's own sexual abuse as mitigation. Damn, caught the government up in their own words. This abuse lasted for years by a sister and a neighbor, Bonjean says. Kelly's negative childhood experiences are linked to his negative outcomes as an adult. Bonjean says, adding, he was regular, disciplined with whips, switches, belts. That was normalized. So you can't just say he should have overcome it, Bonjean says. Yeah, because if that's the case, my bad about the Trump stuff. Hold on. Bonjean also says R. Kelly's effective illiteracy could be taken into account, saying it prevented him from seeking help from his trauma and blinded him to more canny individuals who took advantage of him. These are adverse conditions that continue through life. Bonjean argues of R. Kelly's own abusive upbringing. Continuing, Bonjean argues that the government is pursuing an excessive sentence and wanting Kelly to spend an additional 25 years behind bars. His current sentence, she says, is already an effective life sentence. He only has one life to give, Bonjean argues. Bonjean says that the government is seeking to punish Kelly for conduct on which he was acquitted in 2008, which would be a constitutional violation. Facts, Fifth Amendment. Bonjean puts forward her own sentencing suggestion for R. Kelly, 168 months, 14 years, to be served concurrently with his 30-year New York City conviction from 2021. Black men with diabetes do not live until their 80s in prison. They want a symbolic sentence for themselves. Bonjean says to suggest that he's not being punished is frankly absurd, she adds. Bonjean again attacks the government seemingly to want to make an example of R. Kelly. Just because you give R. Kelly 50 years, 100 years, does not solve the problem of child exploitation in this country, she says. We never minimize the crimes for which he was convicted, Bonjean argues, but adds that a concurrent sentence is sufficient. She concludes by saying that a consecutive sentence is overkill. Levenweber asks R. Kelly if he wants to make a statement on his own behalf. He doesn't. Levenweber now giving his own musing on the case and considers how he would have weighed the case before the COVID-19 pandemic. The sentence that I would have given before the pandemic would have been higher than the guidelines, Levenweber said. Jesus. Levenweber says the question of consecutive versus concurrent is irrelevant. Levenweber says he's going to sentence R. Kelly to a minimum consecutive sentence of 1 year, but hasn't clarified what that means. Levenweber says he's going to sentence R. Kelly to a minimum consecutive sentence of 1 year, but hasn't clarified what that means. So now what he's telling y'all is that he's giving him 1 year consecutive. That means 1 year standalone. That's it. Levenweber says he will take Kelly's age into consideration in sentencing, as well as his prior 30-year sentence from New York City. Okay. So on the issue of deterrence, they hit some hard stuff today. On the issue of deterrence, Levenweber says age is again a factor, and is his loss of wealth and status. R. Kelly's risk of recidivism when he's in his 80s, Levenweber says, is minimum. Levenweber in his 80s himself says 80-year-olds are more worried about arthritis and their prostate than young girls. Breaking. R. Kelly's official sentence for his Chicago conviction on child porn and sexual enticement charges. He'll serve 20 years. You see it. He'll serve 20 years, 19 years concurrently, and 1 year consecutively. What that mean? And it says to his prior 30-year sentence from New York City. That means he already got a 30 piece, right? They're going to take 19 from this 20 and merge it to the 30. So pretty much, instead of him doing 50, he got 31. Now, If I confused anybody, if anybody don't know what's going on, please ask me. And I break it down while I'm here. Because I'm about to tell you something else about this. That means the 30 piece that he got is the higher number. So the 19 merges into the 30. So he just got one. Now, here's how this can play out. When he go to appeals court, since the 30 piece is the higher number from New York, and since the 19 piece was merged into the 30 piece, once New York get overturned, the 30 and the 19 disappears. That one stand alone. However, that one can be considered as time served. That means if it goes that way in New York for the appeals, he don't go back to a jail. He walks out a free man out the front door. There won't be no parole. There won't be nothing. If and when Robert wins the appeal, the 30 and the 19 disappears. The one stand alone. That can be considered time served. If it goes that way, he walks out the door. But there's another way. What if they push his sentence back 5 years? He can do 4 years wherever he's going, good behavior, and come home on supervised monitoring for the rest of the year, for the rest of those years. So if anybody need me go over again, let me know. On the issue of restitution, Bond James says $379,000 and change is an appropriate amount, which it is. It is for 3 people, as it is. But Levenweber had other alternatives. Levenweber said rules on restitution, $42,000 for Pauline, with additional restitution denied as to Jane and Nia. Hold on. You mean to tell me Jane and Nia gets denied? Y'all gonna understand why I said that in a few minutes. With that, Levenweber concludes R. Kelly's sentencing hearing. Full story on the day's events coming shortly. Okay? Y'all gonna understand why I said that. Old stuff. Okay. Y'all gonna understand why I said that. So this is why I said that. Restitution due to Nia. This what it would have looked like. Dr. Cooper has also evaluated Nia. However, the government has not received the report at this time. At a minimum, Nia is entitled to receive restitution for future therapy as set forth in the 2323 GVO. Support the government estimates that the cost of Nia's future therapy is $80,640. $80,640. Thus, for the future therapy is supported by the background information included in Dr. Cooper's reports related to Jane and Pauline regarding the impact of child sexual abuse. Okay? Restitution due to Jane. As set forth in the 22223 GVO supplemental, the government has calculated the losses already incurred incurred by Jane and the losses reasonably expected to be incurred in the future. Jane's losses fall into three main categories, as summarized below: future medical and mental health care, $5,400,754. Loss of income, $4,569,851. Attorney fees, $54,468, which totals to $10,025,073. Stop. How can it be loss of income if she wasn't working? I'm going to ask that because didn't she testify? I wasn't working. I wasn't doing this. I was just running my business. So if you're not working, right, to get this type of income, one or two things was going on. You was hiding money somewhere, or you was stealing from Robert. With that being said, now watch this. The guideline for getting food stamps and government assistance is nowhere near the millions. So how are you reporting your income loss of $4 million and you still get federal government housing and food stamps? Isn't that defrauding the government? So I'm gonna be a butthole for everybody that get food stamps, and you know how they try to cut you off if you like $20 over or like $1 over. I dare y'all to copy this, and if they cut y'all off for being over, send this in with it and ask, how can she get federal everything and she making millions, but you can't get federal nothing, and you barely scratching $30,000 a year? And then I'm gonna go here. I told y'all 2 years ago which agency specializes in what, right? So watch this. Her father went to go meet with the feds, and right after that last meeting, he died of a heart attack, right? Which Homeland Security and FBI specializes in heart attacks. So Rashona, how is it R. Kelly's fault that your father had a heart attack when he met with the feds and not R. Kelly? Make that make sense. Your father met with the feds, and right after his last meeting, he had a heart attack. So how is it that it's R. Kelly's fault when the feds met with your daddy? Let's go here. Restitution due to Pauline. As set forth in the 2/22/23 GVO supplemental, the government has included the losses already accrued by Pauline and the losses reasonably expected to be accrued in the future. Pauline's losses fall into four main categories, as summarized below. Future medical and mental health care, $991,008. Past medical expenses, $42,000. Loss of income, $100,000. Other fee for obtaining medical records, $28. I got a question to ask. What did you lose income for? If you lost income, and the same thing go for Jane, if you lost income dealing with R. Kelly, that showed that you wasn't a minor. I'm going to say it again. If y'all lost income dealing with R. Kelly, that shows that y'all wasn't a minor. Because ain't no minor going to make $100,000. Ain't no minor, hold on. Ain't no minor going to make $4 million. I mean, if somebody can tell me a minor, but they make $100,000 a year, please let me know. If somebody can show me a minor that make $4 million, please let me know. That's all I want to know. Can somebody tell me one minor that made $100,000? Can somebody tell me one minor that made $4 million? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm talking about a regular minor. Lost income, $100,000. That proves that you wasn't a minor. So with that being said, I'm gonna let Bonjean, and before I open up these lines, I'm gonna let Bonjean holler at y'all real quick. And for all of y'all that missed it, she gonna give it back to you in only Bonjean way. Check it out.
So just your thoughts. You had asked for a much shorter time. Your thoughts of what the judge ordered.
Well, yes. Obviously, our papers were seeking something closer to a minimum sentence. I was pleased that the judge agreed with our guidelines range. Less pleased that he went above the guidelines range. But ultimately, running the sentence concurrent and just basically adding 1 year to what he actually serves, which I've already noticed that some of the media doesn't seem to get this. Not you guys necessarily, but the sentence was largely run concurrent, 19 years, 1 year added on in real time. And that is a win in our view, and it's the right outcome. The judge was reasonable. He, I think, took into account both sides and ultimately was fair. Although, again, I would have, of course, liked a lower sentence, but the fact that he ran it concurrent, mostly, with the exception of 1 year, is a big win for us.
Was age the major factor in your opinion?
I'm sorry,
was age the major factor?
As mitigation?
I'm so sorry. If you could just center yourself in front of the microphone.
Oh, sure.
Just to make sure thank you.
Yes.
Make sure everyone can hear you. Sorry, go right ahead.
Yeah, sure. Well, of course, age is an important factor because of his life expectancy in prison. As the judge pointed out, if you're sentencing a 25-year-old man...
Hold on. Did y'all see that dark-skinned man that just popped up behind her like that? The man that just popped up. And if you look at him real good, you would thought it was Robert. Let me show y'all again. That man just popped out of nowhere. Look at him. Little smooth little guy right there to the right. Check this out.
As the judge pointed out, if you're sentencing a 25-year-old man versus a 56-year-old man, you can take that into account. So a sentence for a 56-year-old man of 20 years is a life sentence, where for a 25-year-old man, it's not necessarily a life sentence. So that was a really important piece that the judge took into account. I was happy to see the judge had read the mitigation reports. He seemed familiar with our arguments around Mr. Kelly's own generational trauma. So, again, I thought that was I thought that was reasonable and fair that he did that. And I also was quite pleased with the restitution issue, because that was really troubling to me, that the government had essentially promised restitution in obscene amounts to the witnesses in this case. And as
see how that man stepped out with the hat, with the glasses. And I see somebody say that man just said he was R. Kelly uncle. Yes, he is. That's Uncle Greg. And when he moved, everybody else moved just like that. But let's finish.
if any of you had read my motion, that was not disclosed to us. And $14 million is a big motivator. So it's an area of cross-examination that we didn't get. The government seems to think that they can just pull numbers out of the air and say, she had something bad happen to her, give her $14 million. Well, that's just not how the system works. The judge got it. I was happy that the restitution awards were appropriate.
Have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Kelly?
I did. I did. Mr. Kelly is in good spirits. He is pleased with the outcome of the case. And again, there is still a big fight ahead of us. We are challenging the convictions in New York. That will be litigated very soon. And frankly, that's where our priorities are now. He's pleased, but we have a lot of work left to do, and we're going to do it.
And you're filing something next month.
That's right. We're filing our brief in the Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, challenging the Eastern District case, which in our estimation was an overcharged, inappropriately charged case under a RICO theory that never should have been.
Can you tell us what you thought of the case?
Yes, we will appeal this case as well. I cannot identify for you all the issues. I do believe that giving Mr. Kelly an above guidelines range sentence is potentially an issue, because as you may have done the math, if he had stuck within the guidelines range, I think the top would have been 14. So, 168 months, I believe, is 14. But and there are some other issues that we may raise as it relates to statute of limitations, but that's to be expected in any case.
Can you tell us what you thought of Kim Fox dropping the remaining cases here?
Well, that was the reasonable choice. First of all, two of the accusers, complainants in the Cook County case, were already testified and accounted for in this prosecution and the Eastern District prosecution. So, I don't know how many times you're going to punish somebody for the same conduct. So there were double jeopardy issues in our opinion as it relates to those cases. Again, he doesn't leave here today with anything less than a de facto life sentence, right? That has not changed. Unless he defies all odds, he will likely die in prison. And so there is a point at which enough is enough. The government should have better things to do at this point, put their energies and their resources towards other individuals, because child exploitation does not go away just because you get 3, 4, 5 life sentences on R. Kelly. It's a very cheap way of addressing child exploitation, frankly, to say, we get 100 years on R. Kelly, therefore child exploitation is addressed. No, if you really care about child exploitation, if you really care, now is the time to turn your attention to other people. Mr. Kelly has been sufficiently punished. It's too much anymore. And it's almost like an unhealthy fixation, frankly, in my view.
Do you expect him to stay here, or will he go someplace else in Bureau?
He will be designated to another facility at some point. I don't know when that will be. I actually don't know. I probably will inquire of the prosecutors there. I don't know what their intent is. Like I said, there has been an unhealthy and troubling trend that prosecutors want their piece of R. Kelly. I don't know if it's because they want the press conferences, they want you guys there, they want to use it as some evidence that they care about child exploitation. I don't know what it is, but you know, the Minnesota case, I don't know what it could possibly add to what he's already been sentenced to. It seems like an unreasonable use of resources, but we'll find out. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so that interview was Ms. Bonjean. Now here's Uncle Greg. Now I'm gonna say this. Family is everywhere, right? It's Uncle Greg. This is Aunt Ann. This is D. So check it. So check it. So you see Uncle Greg, you know, Carrie, Bruce, and Rob fave Uncle Greg. The aunt that Sylvia said was on her channel last night was supposed to have been this lady right here. She was not on there. Sylvia lied. So let's see what they had to say.
And let me get your name.
My name is Gregory Preston.
Gregory Preston, and you're Robert Kelly's uncle?
Yes, I am.
What do you think about the sentence?
I am just glad that they ran the concurrent, and I thank the Lord that they did. And I'm just praying that everything go well with the appeal, that he get free, because we all know that he's innocent.
Yes.
Do you think you'll ever see a free day again?
Yes, I do. I mean, yes.
Tell me why.
Because, like I said, he's innocent. I mean, they lied. People lied on him. So that's as far as I'm trying to take it. You know, I mean, it's so obvious. Y'all all seen it. And, you know, some people just don't know how to tell the truth, but the truth will set you free when you're alive.
Yes. Well, there were a lot of inconsistencies that was proven. And because of the fact that we have been around some of the people at the same time, where they say that they were afraid or they were being charges that they felt, and no fooding, no eating, that is not true.
Lying.
They were able to go get their hair done, get their nails done, drive, go to the movies, be double dated.
Now I'm gonna say this. I want y'all to pay attention to facial expressions. I want y'all to pay attention to people's faces and who look like who. Maybe you can put some people together of who's who. And I'm gonna leave that there.
At no time whatsoever. I mean, I'm this close to some of the victims who claim to be victims. Never once did they say to me, I'm being...
Need help.
I need help.
Yes. And how are you related to?
This is my husband, and my husband is his uncle.
And no, are you on the mom's side or the dad's side of it?
We're not going to even talk. I don't want to go into all that. I'm just his uncle, and
well, because they talked about his childhood, and that should have been considered.
Yes, they should have been.
Do you think that was considered?
Yes. Yes, I do. I think it was.
Yes.
What's this process been like for you guys?
It's been hell.
It's been hard.
It's been hard. It's been hell because just like my wife said, some of the victims that claim to be victims, they wasn't. I've seen and met them. I mean, he took very good care of them.
We went to public places.
And none of them mentioned that.
Where there were a lot of people around.
But I'm sorry, I'm hungry, and I've been up. And as you can see, I'm handicapped.
Preston?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you live out of state, or you live in
I live in the city.
You live in the city? Okay. Thank you, Mr. Preston.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming forward. How do I spell your name? What's your name?
Now that's the real family. You don't see Lisa and Cassandra around them, do you?
Marie. A-N-N-A. M-A-R-I-E.
Uncle Greg said, I'm hungry.
Preston, P-R-E-S-T-O-N. Gregory Preston.
Gregory spelled
G-R-E-G-O-R-Y. Preston, P-R-E-S-T-O-N.
And my name is Michelle Adams.
Okay. Also in Chicago?
Yes.
Yes.
What neighborhood?
Calumet City for myself and my husband.
Hazel Crest, Illinois. Hazel Crest.
Hazel Crest?
Yes.
And
I think the ghost fucked my husband.
And see how they be trying to sneak. See how they try to sneak commercials in. What is going on? What is this? What is? Hey, Lexington, who is this? What's going on, bro?
To your wall last night. I was just saying that all of them let the evil of the money trap them. Now they had to lie. Now they didn't get nothing out of the deal, so the government finna go after them now. They got to go after somebody because everything else is done now. So now they got to watch their back.
Oh yeah, the government about to come alive.
Yeah, they about to watch. They got to watch their back, and then everybody that's been riding with them, they might well get ready too. They might well get everybody that's been riding with them so-called people they've been riding for and going against you and buying Prima and everybody else. They might well get ready. They better put their gym shoes on and boxing gloves because they got to get rid of this fall fight now.
Man, I be trying to tell folks like, look, me and Prima don't be even trying to beef with nobody. We just be trying to get the truth out, bro.
Hey man, I've been following y'all for a long time, and all I can say is y'all only try to cover y'all back. Project for a reason. So she pretty much doing this thing and trying to see what's going on with the people who I call them.
Are your phone breaking up, Lex? Hey, Lex, your phone breaking up and you going through a bad area. Lex isn't going through a bad area. Call back in, Lex. I was wondering what that was. Like, where? I know I hear like some ruckus and stuff was going on. Look, hit the link or call in. That's how we gonna do it today. Hit the link or call in. Because we're gonna say a prayer for Robert over here, for real. Oh. Hit the link or call in. Call in or hit the link. And Coretta said they wanted to hear this in federal because the state had no jurisdiction. You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right. So you can call in or you can hit the link. You're live on the daintezjackson show. How can I help you, caller?
Hello. Hey, Dana.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. Who calling?
Well, you know, we can go back Thick Baby 3, you know, because that's the social media,
right,
the person that I use. Or we can go by, you know, Anonymous Ninja.
Right.
You know,
right,
I got
right.
to stay in the bushes.
Right. And
but one thing I want to say is this to you, Dana. Now, you see how God works?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Now I'm gonna go here. It's some things I've been wanting to tell you, but I'm gonna do it right now. You ever heard of the person named Ken Norman from the west side of Chicago?
Yeah.
His AKA name is Snake.
Right.
Okay. Now, that's who Rob Kels used to play basketball with. And you know, he went to UFI, graduated.
Right.
First team he went to was LA Clippers.
Right.
Second team he went to was Atlanta Hawks. Third team he went to was the Milwaukee Bucks.
Right.
Now let's go here. The video that Thick Baby 3 sent to you with my brother fighting at Harvey, that was my brother, was his security. But let me show you something. Although Snake, Ken Norman, had a lot of security, the only person that could be around him was my brother.
Okay.
Who could let women come through, check IDs, do whatever, was my brother because he trusted him.
Okay.
See the difference? Now, my brother died in October 2021, but I'm about to tell you this. If Rob would have had the right security, I'm talking about people that really, that do what it was, but you know, Ken Norman, that's my cousin, that's how I go. Now, let's go here. Remember I told you when you did the birthday thing, the Cocoa Fest, right?
Okay.
That's why I used to dance. Then Thick Baby 3 sent you another video with me praise dancing at her cousin's funeral.
Wow.
Right? So now let's go here. We're going to go praise dancing, then we're going to go Drea. But we're not doing no disrespect. Get what I'm saying?
Right.
So now you're going to be able to connect all the dots. And you're going to figure out. But also, you remember I mentioned Hazel Crest, Illinois.
Right.
So you seen Uncle Greg up there. And then when the other person come up there, they said Hazel Crest, Illinois, right?
Right.
Let's go here. I also mentioned to you Markham, Illinois, correct?
Right.
Okay. Then we go Harvey, Illinois, right?
Right.
Harvey World. Anyway, we go there.
Here you go.
But one thing I want to tell you is there was a person that donated to Markham, Illinois, a gym, which is a full basketball court. Now we're going to Dominic Garner. We're going to the Joe, what's that? The Joe Doe's or whatever the hell they is. Okay. Then we go to the McDonald's on 159th, right there. Now you got Canterbury Nights, which is Markham, Illinois. Look, I know this so well, people don't even understand. I wish I could come up out the bushes and take the mask off.
Nope.
But I can't do that. You know why I can't do that?
Nope. Don't even say it. Nope. Don't even say it. It's not for everybody. What's understood don't need to be talked about.
Mm-hmm. So,
but I will say this.
Harrison, but listen, Rodney Harrison built an extra part of that basketball thing, which Rodney Harrison, a.k.a., is called Doobie. Get what I'm saying? Look, you don't even know. And he graduated from Marion Catholic High School in Chicago Heights, Illinois. Now, where I graduated from. Let's go here. I know, Dana. I know you're telling me to be quiet. But I just want to say this. If Rob was what people saying he is, I really didn't like that sex offender title and kids. I really didn't like none of that, real talk. Because if that's the case, my brother is the same age as Rob. So that means if I'm the baby of the family, you got to skip 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I was at the Cocoa Fest, the Rego. Oh my goodness. And I'm dancing, like not to praise them. I'm dancing, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it wasn't no stripper pose. I'm dancing like, House of Maddox, that group. Come on, man.
No, wait. But I got something for you. Keep talking. But I got something for you. But I'm gonna take you back real Chicago. Hold on. But keep talking.
Yes. What I'm saying is, I wish that Sean Harris. Okay, I'm gonna go here. My brother, when it first came out, my brother, Ken Norman, which is my cousin, they wanted to testify, but it's certain people blocked it. Like real people. My brother has never been incarcerated. He graduated from UFI, was a football player. He was a rookie for the Bears. Ken Norman went on to be the NBA star, LA Clippers, Atlanta Hawks, Milwaukee Bucks. I graduated from Marion Catholic High School. Let's go there. But certain people blocked it because it was already a setup. Now let's go here. We're going to go to Julian High School. I'm going to go here. Everybody say that's Jane in the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not true. Jane only had braids even when she was in 8th grade, 7th grade.
Thank you. Thank you.
She's never had her hair cut in a bob. What's that? You know what I'm trying to tell you. Salt and pepper. You know, she never had that. You know, that salt and pepper hairstyle.
Right.
Never had that. So,
and see, and when I said that, folks be like, Dana, you don't know that, and I'm like, okay, cool. And when it come out, folks gonna be like, see, Dana was right. But see, here's the thing, and we ain't gonna go too far with it, and we gonna break this down, you know, so folks can understand. But when I told everybody that was Lisa Van Allen, and that was a Damon Pryor. And the first thing folks say is, why Bonji ain't say that? Because if you can't authenticate the video, there's no need of saying it.
Yes.
And you know what I'm saying? If you can't authenticate the video, it's going to be your word against hers. And guess what? Levin Weber already said at that time, but they're going to lean more towards what they're going to lean more towards what the government say.
Yes. But let me tell you something. Let's go here to Geronda Pace.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to tell you this. So, Geronda Pace was let in through somebody else, correct?
Yep.
She was able to take pictures, correct?
Yep.
So what makes you think
for the same person that pled the
fifth room wasn't nobody able to screw like Damien Pryor and Lisa Van Allen?
Right. You're right.
Because when you look at the tour dates and you look at everything else, it's there. Like, he's never been like that. I can't even really give you the true connection, but one thing I can tell you, Rob protected me.
Right.
Because I am.
But wait. And trust me, we know that you're a real victim. But wait. Because, see, you sitting up here giving all this information. Now watch this. This going to bring somebody else out, and they might jump in the chat. So what you can hear me real good, right?
Yes.
All right. So when you came to the Cotton Club, right?
Yes.
And this one song hit. I'm going to play the song. Just give me your expression, all right?
Okay.
It's time for the percolator.
Okay, now remember when they sprayed with the we gotta go there. What's the club?
Cotton Club, baby.
No, when they sprayed and they died in the club. What's the name of the club?
Jesus Christ.
It was circus then, but then what was it called before then? After that, well, my cousin Rose died in.
You got me
what
thinking.
Was the club? Wait a minute, and she used my ID to get in there. Oh my God, Sarita Rose, she died E2 nightclub. Wait a minute, before that, wait a minute. Oh my God. And I feel so bad that I gave her my ID, man. Oh my God, she was only 19. She was only 19. She was not 21. I gave her my ID. Yes, I did. So people do give other people IDs. I did. I messed up. Yeah, I did. I gave her my ID, and I didn't know that was the last time I was going to see her. Her name is Sarita Rose in Chicago, Illinois.
No!
So
Don't give too much.
And she died in the E2 nightclub. That was formerly, what was the E2 nightclub called, Big Baby? Time for the percolate. That was, oh my Jesus. You done messed my head up now. Now I'm oh. But Dana, I love you.
I love you back.
Rob love you so much. And you was on it. It's certain things I had to stop because I get mad. And you know, when you said that comment, you got real females out here that will go to blows for you. And that's fact. Because you see the picture on Thick Baby Thing, that's my daddy. He was a boxer. He boxed at Madison Square Garden. He's Jamaican and Haitian. Don't play with me on that. Get what I'm saying? So that means he taught all 13 years, 13 ISs. He taught all 13. I'm the baby, number 13. You know what I'm saying? But here's this. My mama was Creole. Don't play with me. So
Look. I'm going to get somebody else up here.
The Walrus was doing that voodoo. I had dismissed that when that came, you know. But anyway, I don't use that. But when she came that way, I had to go that way. Because I'm going to protect you regardless of what. Any problems you got, and it's a female. I mean, I can do a male, but I ain't trying to do that. You know, I ain't trying to go that way. But if it's a female, I just point. You ain't gotta do nothing else. Soon as I see your eye go one way and you get upset, I'm coming in, buddy. I'm coming in. Like, 'cause I can throw them things. Yes, I can. Look, most people gonna look for my right. They better look for my left.
I got you. So let me get somebody else up here.
Okay, then. Love you. Bye-bye.
All right, love you back. I told you, boy, if you play that song, I'm telling you, only cut, man. Look, only certain things happen. You know what I mean? Certain things happen. She's like, oh my God, Uncle Greg. Lord have mercy. Uncle Greg gonna be laughing all night now. He's gonna be laughing all night. Look, anybody else want to call in or they want to hit the link? Lexington, and you got to call back in, bro. I keep telling y'all, I don't know nobody, man. Stop. I'm going to give him a little bit. Hold on.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
You're live on Dana J Show. How can I help you, caller?
Hey, look, buddy, hang on, mama, like that for you. Say R. Kelly up like that, man. You should never had service and act on carry your goddamn show, you fat motherfucker. Why you gotta do that shit like that, bro? I ain't through finished talking yet. You should never put these niggas on your show in the first place.
What up, bro? What up, bro?
What's going on, man?
Ain't hold on. Hold on. These niggas crazy. Hold on. I gotta get Lex back up here too. Hold on. What up, Lex?
What's up with it, fam?
Ain't nothing. I got you on.
Hey, man, you figure out what that was a while ago, man?
Huh?
Did you figure out what that was a while ago when I came in?
Yeah, that was you had a bad signal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard somebody say something about a ghost or something. I said, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I got Vi on the phone. I got you on the screen.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. What up?
Oh man, hey, I'm just chilling on it, man. Just jump back in to finish up what I was saying. I was saying that Prima Donna put those collages out. I said, hell, we learned that in elementary. So why are all these damn haters getting mad when they can't figure out what's going on? I mean, you learned that in high school and elementary, what's going on. So why you gonna try to debunk something she done put out and it's all true?
Facts.
Hey, I can't call it no other way, man.
Man, these people, this is what I get. Folks want to get in the know-how and don't know how to be in the know-how.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is not the type of case that you want to run to unless you got ammunition to fight the government with.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't steal from somebody that knows shit and then say, oh, I can say this against the government. Nah, because when that person that you stole it from don't say shit, then you stuck out there in no man land.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, like I said before, you let the evil of the money trap you. Now you gotta lie and scheme and do all this other stuff, and you still ain't getting paid in the end.
Sad, bro.
Nobody don't want to work no more. Everybody want to try to scheme. Get you a job and go do something. Do something with your life. Quit trying to scheme up everything.
Like they say, if you want to get paid, just go say R. Kelly raped you. Just go say R. Kelly touched you. Just go say R. Kelly did something bad to you, and you gonna get
right.
What you say about?
I say anything dealing with R. Kelly negative. Man, listening to the impact statements was directly from the government.
Yeah.
Every word is what they utter out their mouth when they look and when they characterize R. Kelly. Neither one of them victims speak that way. Alleged victims spoke that way. And the words that they were using let me know that these statements were prepared by the government, by the prosecutors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? By the terms that they use. I mean, none of these accusers call this man a pedophile. But that's the word that the government has used.
Yeah.
Continuously. Then you use that word in an opening statement. You already look the judge side now, you right from the jump. Like, whoa.
So here's my question though, and this go for both of y'all. Rashona got a $50 million, a 50-piece tag, right? How's she gonna pay that?
Right. And she lost.
Yeah.
And this
yeah,
that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, Nia got a 40-piece tag. How's she gonna pay that?
From the same attorney who had promised. They came with a bunch of promises, and the thing is, the judge, salute to the judge, he did what he had to do, but he had to save himself in the end when he realized what was going on.
And
this is what he done.
And I said it once, and I'm gonna say it again. This was his way of repaying Robert for not paying attention during trial.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's exact words that I said earlier when I was listening to everything that was going on. I say he saved himself in the end when he realized what was going on after reading Jennifer's paperwork. A great sentencing memorandum she put together. You know, all her motions have been superb, and that's been the one question that we all have asked. You know, even before Jennifer, like how these people are putting together these motions, and pretty much we saw these motions not even be read.
Facts.
Exactly.
You know, and for Lennon Webber to come and he finally read an actual motion, and the motion that he did read was the motion that was the most important motion, was that sentencing memorandum that make him go back and look at. Hold on. Like for him to say that the two people now that he's supposed to be, he was found guilty about the tape, and the two people that were supposed to have appeared on the tape, that he say they don't get nothing.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Then he only add on 1 year. That's questionable. Anybody out here in their right mind would say, well, if he was caught dead to right.
That's the question. Was he caught dead to right?
We know we understand it. But for the people who, if anybody out here that's against R. Kelly, and the people on the other side who've been saying all of this exaggerated bullshit, y'all should be looking at y'allself in the mirror, saying what Sparkle said.
And saying damn to themselves.
You better be careful. Kim Fox, you finna eat those words up that you came out and said out your mouth, man. You just don't speak that over somebody's life.
Yeah, the media finna put them on the spotlight now for everything that they ever done.
Yep. Yep. Lexington said the media about to put them square on the marketplace. About to put them up for auction. Here you go.
But
you know how it goes, man.
Now, you said something earlier. I was talking to Derek on my way to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how these accusers, they finna sit back and realize that they were used like pieces on a chessboard, and now they finna reverse and come at the government.
Well, you already got two that did it already.
Right, we already got 2. And there's some other ones that did it in New York, but they ain't talking about that.
Nah. In New York, Hallie Calhoun wrote a letter to Rob apologizing, saying the government made him. And Geronda flipped New York and and state Chicago.
And Giant Star Witness told it on the stand.
And Tracy,
the government was saying what they were saying.
Yeah, and Tracy Sampson, she flipped everything that she was ever part of.
Believe it or not, Johnny told it on the stand. They just overrode what he said, but on the stand, what he said was totally in favor of Kel.
Right.
But the judge chose to do what she wanted to do.
Right.
To still charge him with a bribery charge when the man said this man had nothing to do with bribing an official.
And then they said Daryl Johnson went down there and did it on his own. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Girl, why is you doing anything on your own? But then I had to realize.
But you see how this fool try to get R. Kelly caught up in the Chicago situation. Remember with the cell phone?
Mm-hmm. What you say,
just didn't go through.
No, I was about to say, I wonder if the media coverage, since the trial is over with, or since the sentences is over with, is the media coverage doing some twisting and turning for the sentencing goes? You know, that he got 30 with the 1, which is actually just 1 year that he's gonna have to serve, which would be prorated time served. So by being concurrent, the media probably try to twist and say, well, he got additional 30 years or the 25 years ago with the 25 and the 30 and all that. You know how they do, man. Then they're going to have everybody here thinking that's what's going on, but they're not really paying attention to what's really happening in the whole sentencing phase as it goes to what we know.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But see, street people, when they hear this, people in the streets, they know what that terminology means when they say we're going to run that concurrent. Boom. Oh, hold on. This is the whole problem, though. Y'all saying that this man did all this stuff that y'all perpetrated to the public. What y'all put out there for sale, and this ain't no real Gucci, Dana. It's a fun. These G's ain't right, man. What's going on? You see, y'all come out here and promote these females, and they so.
They got to build a stock.
They are so gun ho to the point to where y'all come out and put together these statements of these accusers, not understanding that these same women testified that you lived with this man for 10 years after the trial. But you were terrified.
I can't see it.
How you not eat when you say you 15 and 16? You still going to school? You get breakfast, you get lunch.
You still ain't one of them kills.
Yeah. Ain't nobody with my nervous or nothing.
You gotta make this make sense, man.
Right. Wasn't nobody nervous. Everybody was getting $10,000 to go shopping every month. I'm shit.
$75 birthday, 75,000 birthdays. You know, and like I say, what you read, the Cheryl Mack situation, that memoir was dead on. And I told people 2 years ago, I said they came with that story. I say, but they used the images from the Cleveland, Ohio Ariel Castro story about how the women were treated, chained, handcuffed, giving birth to children. I say, so they knew that people could people could relate to that Cleveland, Ohio kidnapping story about how that man had those women trapped for 10 years. And then they played that with some of the same stuff, some of the same details, and they used it in the R. Kelly situation, but they never showed no pictures of buckets or piss, whatever the situation may have been. I say this all they did, man. They played on the emotions of the people. And these females were never even qualified to be victims of anything, but, a person treated them right, and, they turned around and stabbed them in the back.
Yeah.
For $20 million. What would you do? For the love of money, what would you do?
East 99 running things.
Man, I seen some years back in Chicago where this guy mom had like a $500,000 life insurance policy, and this fool, he was like an up and coming rapper. He had his mom killed, got the life insurance money, and was doing videos, everything, like, and they end up catching him and realized that he the one did it, like. And this ain't nothing like you, for the love of money, somebody would do something like that to their mama.
Right, and Prima said anybody that stood on that's not Rashona, the dummy squad attack though.
Man, hey, Prima, everybody, man. See, people come out trying to debunk what's being said when you, Prima, certain people put out information other than expounding upon it. They want to debunk it. Everything ain't meant to be debunked.
Right. Yeah, the truth gonna stay there, but that lie gonna keep on going. So I mean, everything y'all put out, we follow and we just add to it. We converse with one another and show you why it's the truth. We show you why it's the truth. But when they come out, they just knocking everything down. Okay, since you knocking it down, show me what your research shows. They can't do it.
Right.
Because they ain't research.
That's why we got opinions, man. Right. Ain't enough bring the receipts, and we come with the opinions. It's meant to be that way.
Right. I come with the receipts. Big Vi and them come with the opinion. Prima Donna come with the news.
Right.
Just like that.
And we just share it, and then whoever get mad at getting their feelings there, so be it. You can't get mad at something that's true.
Right. And the thing is, they don't come with research. They don't come with receipts. They come with ideologies and thoughts.
Right.
Well, I talked to Leonard and Greenberg said, I got a 30-day degree. I put together a motion, nigga. That's gonna be the motherfucker we see in court. The judge, I represent myself today.
Well, I had to go get a Vicks Vapor Rub from my baby mama, and I'm talking about daintezjackson. I'm like, dude, enjoy your vapor rub, man. Gee, goddamn.
They call the police on me.
But this nigga get a hug. daintezjackson, oh my God, yes. I'm going to talk about daintezjackson. Like, come on, bro. At what point do obsession become stalking?
Man.
Hey.
I mean, them suckers be having wet dreams about y'all or something, man. I could just imagine how them boys, they wake up early in the morning trying to figure out how they gonna get their live started off. Talk about y'all.
Look. I said Primo the nigga joint last night. My nigga said, tell Primo her tax returns. Like, what the fuck? What do her tax returns got to do with her commentary?
Damn.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Like, dude, you want somebody to show you their tax returns, but show your car salesman's license.
As a man, though, man, how could you attack a woman every day, all day on social media?
I can't do it. I can only respond, but I can only respond to a certain amount of time because then I start feeling like a bitch, bro.
I mean,
yeah, that's
it's just that, man. You obsessed with something that you can't have. And for me, though, that's why I say, man, I'm one-track minded. I don't even pay them motherfuckers. I don't even pay them no mind. I don't even care if they even say something about me. I don't care, man. I understand who y'all are. Y'all done showed me who y'all are. So why should I come play in y'all playing field?
Look, who gonna co-sign them dummies raising money to replace them? Just fucking dumb. Right. But they going around talking about, oh, we gonna replace R. Kelly lawyers. Who are y'all to try to replace? And then they said, oh, Sharon Monet said Rob need New York lawyers and not New Jersey lawyers. Who is she to tell anybody who Rob gonna do what with? This is what I don't get. Like,
damn.
Like, yo,
man, but Jean is a worldwide lawyer. Shit, she's showing you what she can do.
But they trying to get rid of her. But that's going to
happen.
They can't get rid of her, but Kels is gonna have to come to his senses about who he dealing with and get himself, like you say, get rid of these clowns and get himself a whole nother crew.
Yeah.
Because I for the life of me and you, Dana, and everybody in the chat, we still been trying to understand how the hell is a private investigator operate in public. I don't get it. You supposed to be private. That means I can come sit up beside you, and you will never know I'm an investigator. We can talk about the basketball game, football, whatever. But you don't know that I'm a...
See,
the devil busy. See, the devil won't act stupid. But I buy. Ooh, he got time.
See what I'm saying? Like that's what I be thinking about when I hear them talk. I just be like, bro, like y'all want to try to make it a competition. A competition of what? First you say then you say I don't know him. Then you say I stole money from a goddamn electronic fund. How the fuck you do that?
I seen Uncle Gray today on the news, man. I say then he just on Dana platform. How ironic is it?
Man, listen. Uncle Greg got up there and said, I'm ready to eat. They said, what you mean by that? He said, I gotta keep on rolling.
Yeah.
Man.
Then they try to say, so who are you related to, his mom or his father? Pay close attention. You can clearly, and you can clearly see it's on his mama's side. You clearly see that.
He said, ain't talking about that. He ain't coming here to talk about that.
But where was Lisa and Cassandra?
Shit, on the new episodes of Winnie the Pooh and the Type.
Mm-hmm.
Prima said, tell him he probably seen him with his docs and that I ain't got to show shit that he obsessed with. Yo, and that's the crazy part. Everybody that called her Prima Ho tried to holler at her.
That's cold-blooded, man. That's real disrespectful for somebody to do something like this. Because I mean, here she ain't do nothing but try to put the word out there and let that be that. I mean, for you to get mad at something like that, then there's something wrong with you.
It's that out of sight, out of mind mentality. These people know that they're not going to run across nobody, so they let their keyboard build up their courage. You know what I'm saying? Their keyboard courage, their computer screen courage. You know, and that's where you get it. That's where you get people talking crap and stuff like that, like they be doing, man. It don't take all that, man. If you good at what you doing and you doing it for the right reason, man, you ain't gotta even should nobody that ain't got nothing to do with nothing even be a part of your conversation, man.
Right.
But these people, in order to get the views over there, they gotta have tell them, man, that's the challenge. Do a video without these hot names in the title.
Yo, go get Prima Donna phone, bro. Prima Donna said, "Tell him post his disability check." Go get her phone.
Them old dehydrated ass dreads, you need to put some Gatorade on.
Damn.
One call at a time.
Damn.
One caller at a time.
That's bad. That's bad business right there. Say dehydrated dread.
Dehydrated, man. Motherfuckers dreads need an IV, man.
That nigga says dreads need an IV. You stupid.
You have to hook his head up to an IV machine.
Know that scalp dries on or what?
A wildfire head that will catch on fire.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind.
If somebody want to call in, man, they call in, man. I'm finna keep listening to what people gotta say, man. But yeah, man. Like I say, man, we keep on getting these small, but they in small parts. But when it all come together, the end result is the man coming home soon, regardless of the appeal. Which way the appeal go, the man will be home soon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, Godspeed, man. Until next time, I'm out. Bye.
All right, bro.
Right on, fam. Yeah, I'm finna give it a tap out, fam, and jump back in the chat myself, man. But I just want to come on and tell you, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't change nothing. Don't worry about what they're saying because you know they're gonna be hating to the end of time. And I'm pretty sure Rob, if he is looking to live, I know about these lives. I know he's real grateful for what y'all been doing for him, man. So I just want to tell you to keep on doing what you're doing, man.
No problem. I appreciate it, man. Definitely.
All right.
And that's all we try to do is just put the truth out there, man. And wherever it lands, but that's where it land at, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because you've been spot on. I mean, no cap. I mean, everything that's been going on with the stuff in the past. And when I came in, it was like probably the early part of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I know there's a lot of beefing going on. So I said, well, let me see what's really going on and why is it going on.
Right.
Now I see. Yeah, now I see why it's going on. And them very people who were starting all the drama, they run trying to hide their tail now.
Right.
And
yeah,
so I said,
and they went around lying talking about they ain't the problem. Okay. Now I don't mess with y'all. Y'all got more drama going on, and I don't have no drama.
Yeah.
So it's like, who's the problem people now? Everybody over here is like a family. Whether we get along all the time or not, because we don't get along all the time. But we ain't doing that stuff out there. And we ain't jumping on people's pages talking about something, oh, I'm ready to sport, I'm ready to tell it all. I'm ready. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, y'all got one common goal in mind, and y'all been doing that since I've been on your lives and listening in, and y'all been spot on every time. But it seemed like every time I look up, when you do a live, it's about something somebody done said about y'all been doing in the past, and this person doing this person doing that, and then when you bring it up and talk about it and show it, it be the truth. But then they can't deal with it. I mean, if you done it, you done it. I mean, you can't hide video and audio of something that you done said or done. So why lie about it? Just don't do it. Then you ain't got to worry about it being put on blast.
Right. Like I said, for that young lady last night, man. I mean, at first I was going to just destroy her today. But then after watching that last night, I was like, yo, she mentally gone, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
But that's a mental problem. So I'm like, me going back at her, that don't make me no better.
Right.
I'm just like, nah, yo, I'm gonna just let her just do you. But anytime you tell a baby to hold on, just to yell at a damn computer and a baby crying because she's hungry,
right.
that right there, that constitutes calling Child Protective Services. Because now you're neglecting a child. And if anybody don't understand that, then they stupid. But I don't want the type of friends that if I'm that far gone, they gonna sit in the goddamn chat and cheer me on. No, I want somebody to be like, yo, stop this shit, bro. This ain't you.
Yeah, somebody should have jumped in and just jumped in at that point of time and said, hey, something is really going on, and we need to get this woman some help because this ain't normal.
Yo,
this is not normal at all. And for all the people who still want to beef and fight, something is really seriously wrong with y'all for this to keep going on, because now everything is over with. The pill is coming up. So why keep fighting? Why keep beefing? Why keep trying to scam? Why keep doing this and that? Y'all might well just go ahead and find y'all a regular job, or go ahead and just call on the Lord to get that devil out of you, because it don't make sense at all, man. call on the man and tell him get that devil up out of you.
Like I said, ain't no need to fight on internet no more. When you see me, show me what it's about. Because I'm definitely going to apply pressure.
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely going to apply pressure.
Yeah, you got to tighten them screws up, man, because when they run around with loose screws, they start to do all kinds of stuff. So if you start tightening the screws up, they start trying to get back to normal. That's what you're gonna have to do, because I know for sure you don't want nobody putting something on you that's too tight. Put a pair of shoes on too tight, you're gonna get right, or you're gonna start hollering.
Yeah. Squeeze your finger in a pair of vice grips, then Lord knows.
Oh yeah, they'll listen then. Right now they free willing, but let something tight get to them.
But that's why I say what I say. Like, these cats really don't know what's really ahead of them, bro. Like all the ones that play with my kids like that, nigga. And you got to see me,
man.
And you got to see me.
I'm with you on that. I have a 26-year-old autistic son. He lost his mother when he was kind of early on, so I know the feeling. Man. So when you have a kid, a special needs kid at that, you're gonna have your guard up all the time. It don't matter if it's a family member, a friend, or whatever. If something happens, somebody got to pay.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna pay by the way of the judicial system. They might be getting paid by the way you want to do it.
Right.
And the way you got every right to defend your child the way you want to defend it. You ain't got to worry about, I'm gonna call the police and go and sell it. No, if I feel like I gotta take somebody out, I'm gonna do it.
That part right there.
It ain't no
how to defend mine.
Yeah, it ain't no exception how you want to give your punishment out. Shit.
Facts.
Cause I'm gonna get mine the way I see fit.
And wherever I can.
Yeah, I can dig it. So I understand your pain, how it go, man. I understand your pain. That's why I sit back and be like, man, they still messing with this man kid. They did prima donna. What was it, her dad or uncle or somebody? He had passed away. Yeah, I mean, to do something like that, man, that just really shows that you don't have no integrity at all about nothing, man. And I just hate it. I just hate it, man. So, like I said, man, y'all keep doing what y'all do. I'm finna go and jump in the chat, man, and I'll catch you on the next. All right, bet.
All right. Lexington in the building. Look, anybody else want to call in? Or anybody want to come up on the chat before I get up out of here? Because we're going to say a prayer, and then we're going to get up out of here. I mean, we ain't going to do nothing like this, though.
But today's a brand new morning. Hallelujah. Begin to praise God for the morning. Begin to praise Him for the new morning. Begin to praise Him that you wake up. Begin to praise Him that you are here. That you have another chance to tell somebody about Jesus, about the love of Jesus, about the peace.
You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you, caller?
What's good, Dana? This is J-Rock. What's happening?
What's going on, bro?
Man, look. You know I had to call in for this one, right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And what's going on, Jay?
Well, first off, I'm glad about the news about the sentencing. You know,
and Sky Zone was in here.
I spoke to her earlier in the chat. I've been asking, where you been at, girl? I mean, so a whole lot of stuff been jumping off, man.
So I got said for Jay Rizzle in the building.
Yeah, shoot, but shout out to my girl Sky Zone. You know, it's always it's all love every time I see you.
Right.
You know, so.
But go ahead and shoot it.
Yeah,
what got you?
What I was about to say was, you know, I caught what you the actual the press conference that Bonjean said after, and I was focused on what she was saying when she said about the prosecutors and everything. When she said it was an unhealthy fixation on R. Kelly, and it was like if you were so interested in helping or stopping child endangerment, whatever the case may be, then it's not going. You're not going to get it all on R. Kelly,
right?
Which anybody with any common sense know that this is really not what it's all about anyway. You know, and also if you really look at it, and Bonjean says she really doesn't understand what the unhealthy fixation is. The thing I understand and I know to be true, and you may have heard me say this, but I've said this ever since I've been in this space, that R. Kelly is being used as an election tool and a political pawn.
Facts.
And it's always been on full display. And one of the reasons why I know this, and you know, it's funny because I started doing some more digging recently.
Okay.
And I came across some very interesting stuff.
Okay.
One of which, remember when R. Kelly got banned from Philly?
Yeah.
One of the people who instituted this ban was a city councilwoman by the name of Helen Gim.
Okay.
And she would talk about, well, you know, even though it was more like a symbolic ban, basically. You know, he may not have been physically been able to be banned from the city, but it was like sending a message, because the articles out on it also say we're just sending a message to sexual predators and everybody like R. Kelly. And this was like a month after Surviving R. Kelly had aired. Fast forward 3.5 years later.
Are you going right where I'm at? Go ahead, keep going.
That same woman, that same city councilwoman, is now threw her hat in the mayoral seat for the city of Philadelphia.
Which she's not going to win.
Right, and which brings me to another point in regards to the city, because not just Philadelphia, but Chicago too. Chicago needed a win, and they needed a win badly, especially with law enforcement, because I forgot about this and I didn't really think about it because I thought it happened earlier.
Right.
The name John Burge. John Burge died September of 2018.
Okay.
4 months before Surviving R. Kelly came out.
Okay.
I did some digging on John Burge. I already kind of knew the story because I got family in Chicago anyway, so I'm kind of familiar with it. But John Burge was a police command for a Pacific unit, and for over 20 years, this man has run amok. And this dude has beaten out false confessions from black folks.
You want it.
And many false confessions. I mean, torture tactics from waterboarding, using old television, old typewriter covers to suffocate, and even using cattle prods.
You own it. A lot of people don't know about that.
As far as intimidation.
Right.
And anybody from Chicago know this because the man has done so much dirt. He wound up perjuring himself. He had to leave. He wound up serving time outside of Chicago The city of Chicago had to spend over $100 million in settlements and counting because of John Burge.
But Chicago is so corrupt, man. It's like,
yeah,
it's like they not gonna want to say we made a mistake about R. Kelly.
Oh no, they're not.
That's too much like right.
Right, they're not gonna do that. But the thing is, that man has done so much dirt and cost the city so much money. Even the state of Illinois had issues with him because they have four men on death row that they had to take off of death row that was associated with John Burge.
Wow.
You can look at the mayor, I think it was Ron Emanuel was the mayor of Chicago at that point. He said something about the fact that, with John Burge, his passing and everything, hopefully this closes a chapter on a dark chapter of Chicago.
But
they had settlements going on this whole damn time up to 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And remember in the middle of that, Laquan McDonald also happened.
Right.
So that didn't help. So that damn sure didn't help matters.
But I'm gonna tell you this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna point you in this direction that many people ain't think about. Watch this. When I talked about the Grammys this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody paid attention to the fighting at the Grammys, right?
Right.
All right, so watch this. This year is the symbolism of Whitney Houston, right?
Right. They just had a movie on her.
Right.
Came out December?
Right. So Beyonce didn't win big at the Grammys this year.
Right.
And Jay-Z got mad. So watch this. Who got blackballed from the Grammys?
Ooh, damn! I'm trying to.
Chris Brown.
I'm trying to. That's right. Because I'll be perfectly honest with you. I've been on the F the Grammy train for a minute.
Right.
For a long time.
Right. Why did Chris Brown get blackballed? And it wasn't for him doing Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
If Jay-Z basically runs the Grammys, right?
Right.
And he blackballed Chris Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
He blackballed Chris Brown because of the fact that Chris Brown had a R. Kelly set leading up to the Michael Jackson set. And Jay-Z said, nah, but watch this. Why is it now one of Jay-Z artists is going after Chris Brown? Because Jay-Z can't do it directly.
Mm-hmm.
And why would she be going after Chris Brown? Because he just offended who? R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. And I think and it's funny you should say that, Dana, because I think that's very ironic because of the fact he got banned from the Grammys, but Rihanna wound up doing the halftime show
of the Super Bowl. And pay attention to everybody that supported her. Why didn't Beyonce support her?
Now, I think there was a rumor that Rihanna and Jay-Z might have had a little something going on.
Well, they say Jay like him young.
Yeah, and that old story about him and Foxy Brown still kind of floating around there a little bit.
Old story, that's truth. That's fact.
And see, that's what gets me. And another thing I've been paying attention to was if you take a look at the sentencing, what New York did and what Chicago did.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling you what they're doing without actually telling you what they're doing, which to me tells me that anybody with sense will tell you that this was never about any young black women and girls. So y'all can just go ahead and just cut that narrative out now.
It never was about that.
It never was, because
when
Chicago, the New York sentence 30 years, which represented his career, and then you got the Chicago prosecutors looking for another additional 25 years. And the reason for the 25 years was because all this BS didn't start happening to R. Kelly until his album started hitting their 25th anniversary.
Facts. So now you hit it on the head. 30 years for the career, 25 for the catalog.
And see, and the funny part about it.
But wait, 30 and 25, what do that symbolize? It's 55, right?
55.
That's also the symbolism for the Beatles catalog. So not only are they making R. Kelly pay for his career and his catalog, they also punishing him because Michael Jackson didn't direct give them the Beatles catalog.
So you're basically telling me that R. Kelly is really pretty much paying for multiple sins, right?
Of other people.
So he's paying for what's being levied up against him, and because they couldn't get their justice on Michael Jackson.
Yep. And watch this. See, I don't want to start nothing, but if they was to dig up Michael Jackson, you won't see Mike there. You'll see a glove and a hat. That's the symbolism of burying Michael Jackson. But Michael Jackson somewhere happy. Because I've never known a dead man to sell his catalog.
Damn.
Just go look at and when Mike passed and the funeral and everything, and when the catalog finally got sold. It don't make sense.
Right. I believe you because I remember seeing an article said that showing that Sony acquired Michael Jackson's estate share of EMI Publishing. And that was like back around middle of 2018.
Watch this. And this going to make you think. Sony acquired part of the estate share, right?
Right.
Once Sony got part of that, didn't them white boys stop talking about digging Michael Jackson up?
Yep.
I'm going to sit back and let you put the dots together.
Yeah, and also when the news of that broke out, I think that was at the end of July 2018.
Yep. As long as Mike fought them about that catalog, they sent them white boys, okay. And we're going to humiliate Mike. We're going to dig Mike up and get DNA. Now, what you think would have happened if they would have dug up that gravesite and no Michael Jackson in that damn casket? Do you know how many lawsuits Michael Jackson would have had?
Wow.
Think about it.
It would have been many.
This is deeper than what you think. Everybody think, oh no, it's about the music. Man, I'm going to tell you something, bro. This is about generational wealth.
Thank you. It is. It absolutely is because when that article from Michael Jackson when Sony made that acquisition came out, it was at the end of July 2018. That happened exactly, and that move was done exactly 1 month after Joe Jackson had died.
Watch this. But I'm going to give you something else that's going to freak you out. Do you got Tidal?
I had it.
Pay it. You don't even got to pay for it. Just download Tidal, right?
Okay.
And if you know about Tidal and you need the master copy to upload all of the stuff and to claim it as yours, right? Why do Jay-Z have the master copy to everything Robert put up there? Everything Robert done, Jay-Z got the master copy to it. Just pay attention because on side, I wish they stopped calling. Hold on. And because on the side of the joint, it'll tell you master. Or if it don't say master on there, matter of fact, it's not the master copy, but it's still there. All of Robert's stuff say masters all the way through.
Right. Man. Yeah, that's something that's definitely true on. But But it sounds like you got a couple other people trying to call through. I'm not going to tie up your line or anything, but I definitely want to just going to dip on right quick, especially when I heard you earlier say, man, go ahead and call in,
right?
Because you want to hear from me anyway. So I want to go ahead and dip on through. Oh, and one other thing, I want to appreciate everybody's prayers and everything. I had lost my uncle a little while ago.
Oh man, praying for you, bro.
Yeah, and I attended the funeral this past weekend, but it's cool. My uncle lived to be 94 years old, man.
Wow. So he probably up in heaven talking about, let's do the rock scotch.
But one of the good things about my uncle was he never was down. He was always cheerful. He was one of my favorite uncles. Anything I would have needed from him, he'd have gave it to me. And I'll tell you one quick story about him. I was 10 years old and I went to visit my aunt and uncle with my aunt and my pops. We all went up to Oklahoma and had a family reunion. Because my uncle's family had a family reunion. We was at the banquet. My dad was choking, and my uncle gave him the Heimlich maneuver, and essentially saved my dad's life. So my dad passed away 10 years late, like about 10 years later. But I got it. But because of him, he gave me another 10 years with my father.
Wow.
So my thing is just my thing about that is just a message to everybody in the chat. You know, just kind of look out for each other. You know, you don't know when somebody's going to need you at a very crucial point. My dad never thought my uncle he would need my uncle at that moment, but he did. So
right.
But I'm going ahead and let you go. I'll still be in the chat. Continue to do what you do.
I got you, bro.
Much love to everybody in the chat. Definitely gonna holler at y'all next time for sure.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right, have a good one.
All right. Shout out to J Rock. But I got one more thing before I get out of here. A lot of people don't know about this. Cash Money Records, artist London on the Track's mother, is allegedly out to destroy R. Kelly after being terminated, and now I'm writing a tell-all book. Watch this. You see when this was posted? July the 17th, 2017. Way before surviving R. Kelly. Hold on. Are you live on the daintezjackson show?
Hey, Dana. How are you?
I'm fine. Who's this?
Huh?
I'm fine. Who's this?
This is Sheila from Chicago.
Hey.
Hey, I'm watching you live. You know, I can't get with this live stuff. I was calling you several times, but I thought you was ignoring the call. I had sent you a text. But I was just trying to talk to you about the live.
Okay. Let's talk.
No, you know, I just wanted to say that this was some really good news. It's sort of a win for Kels, and I you know, because this was good, you know, and I just wanted to tell you that you are the truth. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, Dana. You know what I'm saying? I love your content. I love to watch you, but you be having me cracking up sometimes. I say sometimes, like, I'm not drinking today, but when I get your alert, I was like, Dana, it's off the train. Let me get what he
Appreciate it.
I said I gotta get what he had. Shit, fuck the bullshit.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
When you like last night, that live, you was in it. I said, Dana, let me drink this last drink. I said, because I wasn't sleepy. But yeah, you bringing it in, and you know, I like how you move and how you doing things, because this is the end of the road for these haters, for these scammers, for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the road. It's the end of the road for them. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, shoot, like the Lexus and the guy, somebody you got on here said, shoot, they had to put their boxing gloves on for real, because all this stuff, whoever's with the government, with OCO, all these negative folks, you know, hey, you know, it's real. It's getting real now. So, you know, hey, I'm just glad that it's a light at the end of the tunnel, and your content for 4 years, even though you've been going back and forth with people, you've been, you had to do that to get, keep your people knowing the truth, and I like that about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you that I appreciate you, and that keep doing a good job for Kills. And Kills, I'm glad that you getting out there. It's only a few of y'all left. I don't know what's going on with you and Levi. That's not the content for the night, but you is solid, and Hollywood is solid so far. So I'm just gonna leave it there, and you know what I'm saying, just do you. You know what I'm saying? Keep them haters where they at, and shoot old coals. Team True, Larry, it's the end of the tunnel for you all.
All right.
Dana, keep it up. Keep your head up, man. Hey, I'm shouting you out from Shot-Town.
All right. Appreciate it.
I want to meet you personally, though.
Okay.
I really want to meet you personally.
Okay.
I've never been to Atlanta, so when I come to Atlanta, I don't know how that works.
Okay, I got you.
But okay, I just appreciate you. I'm gonna get back in the chat.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you too.
All right. Bye.
All right. Hold on. I think I spoke to OG up. Hold on. I'm about to call him. He don't gotta call me. I'm about to call him.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to call you. You don't gotta call me. What it do? OG Uncle Greg in the building. You see him looking like Shaft. Boom, boom. Hey, Uncle Greg in the building, man. Look, man, you look sharp today, Doc.
Thank you, sir.
But how you gonna tell the people, oh, we ain't here for all that?
Oh, man. Yeah, man, them people were trying to get a little too much, man. I ain't got time for that shit. I told you. I'm low key.
Everybody said Uncle Greg salute.
Right.
So I'm just saying, man, like, look, Uncle Greg, real talk, and we about to start doing some major stuff, man. So,
yeah, no, right.
So I'm looking at taking this on the road, man.
Yeah, it's time. Because shit done got real serious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I was
calling
it, man, because I was listening to Lexington giving you your props, man. It seemed like a real good brother.
Yeah, Lexington is real good.
Yeah, he sounded like me when he was telling you, to keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate it.
And that's what I've been telling you, man. Hey, man, my hat's off to you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So.
But they messing with you in the chat. Nikki M said, did you eat yet, Unc?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I ain't got down.
Thick Baby said, Unc, I'm hungry too. And Teresa said, big ups, Uncle Greg.
Tell him all I got. He ain't got nothing but love for him.
And Carmel said, you was sharp and debonair today.
Oh, yeah. We get he went with me to get something to eat.
Who, Deb?
Yeah, him and Keith.
Okay.
Yeah, so I took them to one of my little favorite spots.
Oh, Lord. Here you go.
Yeah.
I can't wait you come to Atlanta, man, so I can take you and show you the A, man.
It ain't nothing strange to me, man. All my family down there.
I know.
Yeah, so shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get down there, though, man. We trying to plan a family reunion.
Okay.
I'm hoping everything goes through. It's been a minute since we had one.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and it's time now. It's time,
yeah.
And it's like, hopefully during that time, Rob will be home, so that way everybody can cut up the way they normally do.
Oh, yeah, and that's what the plan is.
You know what I mean? Because
barbecue, ribs, and all that good shit, whole hog, and shit, the whole 9 yards.
Man, look, me and Rob gotta get on a basketball court. I gotta revenge these beatings he gave me, man. He had me on a team with Don Russell. Like, really? Like, really? And we playing against Rob, Will, and Speedy. Like, really? It's like I'm a one-man wrecking crew. Nah, man, I'm good.
Shit, I know that's right.
Well,
you know, you got to come with that ass, man, because you know Rob don't play when it comes to that basketball.
Listen. Rob will tell you, and we both was talking trash.
I know he was, because that's all he do on the goddamn court.
But I told Rob, but I told him his old ass can't jump, and he told me, "Shut the fuck up, sit down. That's 15. Get off the court."
That sounds like him.
So I mean, and we just gotta get it back, man.
He had a big ass smile on his face today, and I was so happy to see it.
For the first time in a long time.
Yeah, man, he was happy, man.
I was mad that my job switched up on me like that at the last minute.
That shit happens.
I was so pissed.
You're doing what you're doing, and you did a great job, man. Shit, and I'm on the sure that Bungie, she's really happy with your service.
I appreciate it.
I am.
I definitely appreciate it, and I ain't stopping. I'm gonna take about a week off. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take like 3 days off. Then I'm focusing on that pill next.
Right.
Because now it's some kinks that need to be put out there. So.
Well, you know what the next step is, man.
Yep.
Shit. So I'm on the share. Everybody gonna be praying, and everybody gonna be focused.
Yeah.
And a lot of some people were shocked to see me today.
I mean, but I seen you stepped out. I mean, you wasn't joking.
Oh, no, I don't never joke when I come out. Shit.
And you came out with the double-breasted Harvey. What was it? I'm about to say Harvey Weinstein. For the goddamn Harvey. What is the dude? Steve Harvey joint.
Right.
But I seen you come out there with a little cane. I said, oh, look at Chef.
Yeah, you know what? Harvey got his goddamn. Shit, for me, shit. He would never admit it, but shit, you know, I've been wearing the motherfucking gabardine suits and the motherfucking zoot suit shit, man, shit, and a 2-piece with the long jacket.
Yeah.
Shit, I've been doing that shit for many years, man. Shit.
Now you know Rob ain't gonna admit that.
Steve Harvey came out with his own, you know, his own old line.
Right.
I was salty because I let this nigga that stole my style. But it's all good shit, you know. I like Steve.
But it was good. It was definitely good seeing you there today, man. And it's like, and the energy that I was getting, folks was calling me left and right, and the energy I was getting, I was like, man, look, let's just keep this train going, man.
Yeah, man, shit. You know, like I said, man, those that know me well, man. They know how I get down.
Right.
Cause like I said, I ain't had no problem with none of them, you know. But then again, like I said, them goddamn vultures, I couldn't stand them.
Right.
So you motherfucker need to fly the fuck away, you know. Find another motherfucking cornfield.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, man. Like, look, shoot, where your wife at? Let's close it out.
She's right here.
Let's have a door prayer. Let's close it out.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get to the site where I'm on, but I don't know what site that is.
YouTube?
I'm watching the other site.
Which one?
So I'm watching the one where you just talked to Lexington.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Okay. So
just fast forward to the end.
Okay, let me do that. We can do a little prayer, baby.
Okay.
Then you can talk to her right now.
How are you?
Hey, what's going on, Auntie?
Everything is it's a great day. This has been the best day in a long, long time.
But I'm happy to see you smile again.
Yes.
Okay, let me see. You got a picture up here.
Yeah, I got a picture of Rob, and I'm leaning in the chair. Yeah, because
let me cut it off.
Okay. Yeah, get everybody and was asking me, Auntie, like, are you on that upper person channel? I was like, nah, that wasn't her.
No.
Where's the remote?
Right here.
Let me see. So I can cut it up and then that way.
Perfect. Okay.
But I clearly put it out there like, nah, you wasn't.
Okay, you talking to some female right now.
I'm talking to Auntie.
Oh, okay. My fault.
And you about to sleep on the couch tonight.
All right. Okay, I got you.
I'm about to call you. There it is.
Oh no! Fast forward some more.
Fast forward a little bit more. Right there, babe.
Yeah. So Auntie, so tell us how it was in court today.
Everything was so great in court today. You could just feel it in the air that it was going to end up being a good outcome.
Okay.
And the body language and watching everyone, and even when the judge was talking, he was very alert. Everything that the opposite side was trying to bring out, he stopped them at least about 5 times. And he went back and said, this doesn't make sense. Why are you doing this way? They thought he really wasn't on top of it. And he said he spent a lot of time reviewing and reading everything. Right. And he made sure that he was very fair when it came to Rob.
So pretty much he just sat back and realized that he made a mistake during the trial, and he just wanted to correct his wrong.
He really did homework. He really, and he was not just did his homework, he related it to even as a man. I mean, how many times and how many life sentences are you trying to give this one person, and for what?
Daniel.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
So that's what we were pleased about, because he said he wasn't there to just leave everybody on pins and needles. He said, let's address the elephant in the room. And he went directly to what the facts were and why he came to the decision that he came to. And he broke it down bit by bit so everyone was able to understand why the one.
Okay.
But it was a great feeling. And even at the end, the whole room cheered. And he allowed it. He didn't say, well, everybody had to be quiet or anything like that. He knew we all expressed to Rob that we loved him. We shouted out to him that we loved him. He told us he loved us back. And it was just a great day today. It was one of the best days.
So but did Rob break down and cry like you normally do?
No,
he held his head.
He laughing and smiling. He was so happy.
Yes. He held his head up high. It was different than a New York case, because in New York they always wrote and they always showed the sketch of his head down. Right. He held his head up.
So was there any craziness going on after court?
No, nothing in particular that I could remember at this time. It was just that, I guess at the end, when we all were just shouting out to Rob the love and the concern and all of that, if you want to call that, but the judge allowed it, and I was happy that he did, because
the only thing that we seen twisted with them chicks.
The only one who was a little upset is that when he told the girls that they were not going, the young ladies rather, that they were not going to be have any monies given to them. Mm-hmm. They were upset. They were the only ones who was really upset, and of course the opposing team. But other than that, the room was all happy, and they were supporting Rob. You could just tell. Even down to the marshals that were sitting in front of us, they one of them even nodded his head like, yeah, this is the right way that they're doing this right now.
Wow, that's what's up, man. I mean, it's like, look, that's one of the best feelings that you have, to have your real family out there supporting you for real.
It was, and they showed us much love, and they made sure that all our accommodations were good, so everything went really smooth for us. Okay. Even the security, as we came to the security, you could tell that everybody was just really there and rooting for him. So everything was great. It was and people were there praying. There were people who had their Bibles. I mean, everything was a go for Rob. Was great for him.
All right. So what did you think? What did you think about What did you think about Rashonda Landfair, lawyer?
I thought he was full of shit.
Well, here's the thing.
No. I thought he was full of shit. That's me.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
I thought he was full of shit. Up there talking that shit, looking sad like a little puppy, trying to sound like he was her. And that was bogus. Because you know she didn't write no shit like that.
Was she there?
No, she wasn't there at all. He represented her. He read from some pre-written things, and he was more or less like, as he was talking, trying to make his voice sound soft and try to make his voice sound that he was so heard as her to try to get the sympathy. But you can tell that it wasn't her who did the writing. You could tell it was all put together. It was a manipulation, especially when she said certain things and she kept saying it was Rob's fault this and Rob's fault that. She even blamed Rob for her father's death, which it was really over the top. And I looked around the room just to see the reaction of the people as he was reading her statement, her impact statement. Mm-hmm. Some of the people there was like, come on, this is a little much.
Right. I was playing a violin.
Yeah, Greg was doing the air violin.
In the courtroom?
In the courtroom.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, people was rolling their eyes up in the air. You could hear the snickers in the background. So no one took seriously that impact statement because you could tell that it was not written by her. Even the flow of the words, you could just tell that it wasn't her.
You know it's bullshit because she's still in love with him.
For sure.
Right. And my thing is, didn't she... I mean, aren't you supposed to be at the impact? If you read the impact statement, you're supposed to be there.
Right. Even if you don't want to get up and speak yourself, you're supposed to, from everything that I've seen, you're still present in the room. Someone may get up and speak on your behalf and read it for you, but the person is normally there in the room. That didn't happen because I looked for her. And
no, because those fat ass were trying to get paid.
So did y'all see Lisa and Cassandra out there?
I don't.
No, I don't think they was there. I don't remember seeing them.
They not there? Oh my God.
No, I don't remember seeing them.
But I guess once Bon Jean said that y'all not his sisters, then I mean, okay.
Right.
No, they wasn't there. Because if they had been, they would have approached me.
But the two ladies that gave the impact statement, it was named Nadia or something like that.
What was some girl's name to testify?
Are you talking about Jane, which is Rashonda, Pauline, and Nia?
Nia, okay. So when Nia spoke, I was expecting her when they said whatever it is that she said she went through. So basically, she was just saying it was never any sexual encounter so far as anything. It was just he touched her, and he got paid $500,000 for that already. She's already been paid.
No penetration
or anything.
She said just grabbed him a handful of pussy.
No more than what Donald Trump did, but you know.
And she got paid $500,000.
$500,000.
$500,000 for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So how they giving her $42,000 then?
Because she wanted restitution.
Oh, okay. Pauline got $42,000, and then
how Pauline got $42,000 is because she said that she had incurred some bills before her husband and she got married. Before that, she had incurred some bills for seeing a therapist and things of that nature. Once she got married, her husband, he did pay some money out of his pocket to pay for some of her therapy. So she was not asking for that, and never once did Pauline say that she felt that Rob needed to be put away for life. But Nina stated, just for the feel, just him feeling her up, that he's devastated for life and he should spend the rest of his life in jail just for the feel.
And then Landfill said the same shit.
Yeah, Landfill said the same thing. That's true.
So wait, Landfill said that? But
yeah,
attorney
in her impact statement,
right, said that.
Man, she ain't say that. They said that.
That's what I said. Right. That's why I said his fat ass up there looking like a goddamn a fucking bear.
So how did Bon Jean react to that? But did she just look at him?
she looked at him, shook her head. She was shaking her head when the rest of the motherfucker was talking.
Well, the judge at the end said they're not getting any restitution, so he nixed that right in the bud.
Man, so that mean, all right. So this what that mean? If they not gonna get no restitution, and we really gonna see how much and Rashona really want to press this, because if that's the case, and they can file civil suits,
right?
And that's what he said. He said, if y'all really feel that y'all have something coming, then file a civil suit. And he said it like, in a sense, good luck with that.
Yeah, because they're not gonna get nothing. Just like Faith.
Right.
Faith mama came out and killed everything because Faith mama came out and said Faith ain't never had herpes. R. Kelly tried to give her herpes. Wait a minute. How you try to give somebody herpes?
But check this out. If that was the case, if he gave her herpes, don't you think that would have transported to the other girls after her? But that never happened because none of them girls ever said they had it.
That's why I said, and the ones that said they had herpes, I came out and said, I guess herpes wanted to pick and choose.
Right.
Because you can't just pick and herpes is not gonna pick and choose. It is what it is. And like I said, when them other people's like, oh no, Rob got herpes. I said, yo, he had a lymph node infection. And you got to take that same medicine, but you take and with herpes Veltrex for your lymph nodes.
Uh-huh.
And you also take it and with diabetes.
Uh-huh. Right. That is true.
So it's like if you got 3 different ailments, but that you can take this one medicine for, how you gonna pinpoint it into herpes because it sounds so dark and domestic?
Well, the thing about herpes is that anyone who's ever had chickenpox or the mumps or any of those things, all of those are in the family of herpes. All of us have a form of herpes in our bodies.
Right.
It just comes out in a different way that way. But everyone has a form of it in their bodies genetically.
Yeah, some kind of trace.
Yeah, everybody have herpes simplex 1.
Yes, everyone does.
And if you never got a cold sore, keep living.
That's right. And that's what a cold sore is.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie! man, that is crazy. Eddie, I got the sore. But I'm just saying, man, I'm just glad that everything went well. And I'm sorry that y'all was lied on last night too. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh man, that's all right, man.
And I distinctly said when I got the call, no, I don't want to be on that platform. I distinctly said it. I don't know why they would come out and say that afterwards, but I shot it down immediately. So,
well, I just, but man, I've seen a lot of sad puppies today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I wasn't one of them.
Yeah, but I'm glad I wasn't one of them.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be one of them either.
Right.
Oh, big dog. You dig?
Right. All right, Auntie, you want to pray us out?
Yeah, let's go on and pray.
Greg is I prefer he pray. He's the real prayer warrior.
Okay.
Well, all right. Heavenly Father, we want to give thanks for the blessing that we received today with the hearing of Robert Sylvester Kelly. That you made it where he didn't have to do no additional time with the time that he was already sentencing for. We pray that this appeal will work in his favor and that he do get released. And we also pray that everybody that care and have a heart that know the truth will continue to support this man and pray that in Jesus' name that he will be released. So he can come out here and touch the world as he touched it before, but more seriously this time, and touch more hearts than the hearts he already touched. Let his music fill the world with joy and take away all the pain so we can all live and sing that happy song that he brings. It's my prayer in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. I received that. So you know what I'm gonna do? We gonna go out in Rob fashion, and I'm gonna hit them with this song right here. I thank y'all for joining Auntie and Unc. Y'all come on anytime y'all want. Y'all just let me know. I send y'all the link and y'all can hop on. Don't matter.
Thank you.
But,
hey man, I'm just waiting on us to break bread, man.
Definitely, we gotta do it. But I'm gonna play this song real quick. All right.
All right. We're gonna listen to the song.
Okay. Shout out. All right. Shout out to Unc and Auntie. You know, they stopping through, doing what they do, supporting Rob. All right. But we're gonna get to it. So now y'all know the truth. But we're gonna do it like this.
Yeah. I don't want you to hold back any longer, baby. Cause tonight, I'm gonna give you all of the things I know you've been waiting for.
This is Black Music First.
It's the remix. I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you. Baby, no more stalling. These hands have been longing to touch you, baby. And now that you've come around to see it in my way, you won't regret it, babe. And you surely won't forget it, babe. It's unbelievable how your body's calling for me. I can just hear it calling me. Body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it.
This is Black Music First.
What's your desire? Maybe your wish is my will. Oh, yes it is. Baby, let me take you higher and show you how you should feel. Show you how it feels, baby. So feel out over your body. Oh, girl, whatever it is you want from Kelly, baby. You see, you don't have to say nothing. Knowing your body wants something. And it's easy for me to see, baby, that your body's calling. Oh, body's calling. I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, body's calling. I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it, oh. Take it, take it, take it. I can hear you screaming emergency. Oh, emergency. Yeah, give you what you need. All the things your body. Oh, baby. Girl, said I'm wise enough to know when the body's calling on me. Body's calling, I'm there, right there. Gonna satisfy you, satisfy you. Back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Take it, body's calling, I'm there. Gonna satisfy you, I swear. Hit it from the back while I'm pulling on your hair. Come here, you ain't going nowhere. Girl. Take it, take it. Gonna do it to your body, girl. Take it, take it, take it. Baby, gonna do it to your body, girl.
Thank you, Georgia.
Keep on going, keep on going. Gonna do it to your body, girl. Gonna keep on going, keep on going. Gonna do it to your body, girl.
Black Music First.
Keep on going, keep on going. Till your body come to me, baby, baby, baby. Sitting wise enough to know when the body's calling on me. When the body's calling on me. No words but your mouth. I can hear you scream with your body.
We gonna keep going.
I wanna make a baby with you. You wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? I wanna make a baby with you. Wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? Hold up, baby, keep it right there. Don't move, that's my spot. That's all I wanna hear you say. As I continue to get you hot. Baby, slow down, speed it up. Girl, I wanna fill you up. Ooh, there ain't no limit to what I can do once I'm up in it. And I put that on my Adidas. I'm all of everything you ever needed. I can tell your body's craving, girl, and I just wanna feed it. See, I wanna make a baby with you. You wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? Yeah, I wanna make a baby with you. Wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? You see, every one of your desires, I'm gonna make it happen. Girl, just get on top and enjoy the ride. Cause I'm about to set that ass on fire. So let the iPod play. And let me give you all of me. Fulfill your fantasies. I'm just trying to knock you up so you can have your mini-me. I wanna make a baby with you. You wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? Wanna make a baby? Yeah. I wanna make a baby with you. Wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? I'm talking 2 thumbs up every time we make love. So girl, let's make it happen, come on, cause it's been long enough, yeah. So baby, if you up to it, let's get the bullshit, take this thing off right now. Cause I love you, ooh, I wanna marry you, ooh. A generation, population, just tell them that it's human nature. 4, 5 kids, let's do this. I wanna make a baby right now. I wanna make a baby with you. You wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? I wanna make a baby, baby. Girl, wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? Wanna make a baby, a baby. Wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby? Make a baby. Wanna make a baby with you. Wanna make a baby? Girl, do you wanna make a baby?
Check it. Hold on, I got something for you.
Listen, I don't even want to sing this song. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna talk through this. But I'm gonna talk on notes. But what I'm gonna be saying is the realest. Listen. First, I pop open a can of Red Bull. Then I mix it with some Bell and pour it all over you. Once I get your body tweaking, girl, I drop to my knees and then I'll proceed on this mission to drive you wild. Break out all the candles, oils, and hot towels. I can feel you scratching my back while I'm on top. Damn, girl, Said you know the sex is good when you're making those faces. And you know the sex is good when you're going all babies. And you know the sex is good when your body's having fits. Toes curling, screaming out, son of a bitch. Said you know the sex is good when you're coming for the fourth time. Know the sex is good when you can't get it off your mind. And you know the sex is good when you tell your best friend. The room was steaming, I was screaming, son of a bitch. Now 2 hours later, we're still going at it. Girl, from the basement all the way up to the attic. Tease you up until you tell me, girl, I wanna grab it. And that's when I'm gonna bend you over, girl, and let you have it. Said you know the sex is good when you know the sex is good when you know the sex is good when you're going all baby. And you know the sex is good when your body's having fits. Toes curling, screaming out, son of a bitch. Said you know the sex is good when you're coming for the fourth time. Know the sex is good when you can't get it off your mind. You know the sex is good when you tell your best friend. The room was steaming, I was screaming, son of a bitch. Oh!
We love you back, Sky Zone. You can't go nowhere again.
She's everything to me. There ain't nothing she won't do for me.
Do for me.
And every man wants a girl like her.
Girl like her.
No price compares to what she's worth.
Hey,
she saved my life in so many ways.
Anyways,
when darkness comes, she's my break of day.
Break of day.
And I know I'm blessed with what I got. Yeah. But still I can't seem to tie that knot. Somebody help me. How do I tell my girl that something came up in the plans has changed? How do I tell my girl that I'm not gonna be able to make it? I'm going away.
You gotta call me, Sky. I got the same number.
My girl that I'm sorry, baby, but I just can't. Tell me, how do I look her in the face and have the nerve to say that I'm not ready on our wedding day? Now we have both been together since our roaring high school days. We done walked through all kind of stormy weather, and we have both shared each other's pain. No one could ever come between us two. And I bet my breath that things would never ever change. Now this world of marriage we vowed to, all of a sudden seems so strange. Somebody help me, yeah. How do I tell my girl that something came up in the plans has changed? How do I tell her? How do I tell my girl, yeah, that I'm not gonna be able to make it? I'm going away. How do I tell my girl that I'm sorry, baby, but I just can't. I can't, no. Tell me, how do I look her in the face and have the nerve to say I'm not ready on our wedding day?
Hey, EJ, you can't forget about Sky Zone, bro.
We all
can't forget about that one.
My cousin, all of my friends, grandma friends, high school, I let this in when it's supposed to be a family. But we can go.
Miss Jeanette, you absolutely right.
Her and me, yeah. And I never meant to go and waste her time or ruin her life. I got a bad case of butterflies. Somebody help me. Tell me. How do I tell my girl? How do I tell my girl? Something came up in the plans has changed. Something has changed within me. How do I tell my girl? How do I'm not gonna be able to make it? Going away. How do I tell my girl? How do I tell her that I'm sorry, baby, but I just can't. I just can't. No. Tell me, how do I look her in the face? Have the nerve to say I'm not ready on my wedding day. How do I tell my girl? Listen to the words. Something came up in plans has that I ever had to do. How do I tell when I know that she don't deserve it? I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm going away. So confused. How do I tell my girl that I'm sorry, baby, but I just make a decision right now? Tell me, how do I look her in the face and have the nerve to say that I'm not ready on our wedding day?
Let's go there real quick. Sources have just revealed to Ear Hustle 411 that the current controversy with R. Kelly is unfounded, and that Cheryl A. Mack, the mother of producer London on the Track, signed to Cash Money, has allegedly started a whirlwind of accusations against the singer, songwriter, and producer. Mack allegedly made startling allegations that R. Kelly is running an abusive cult, holding young teenage women against their will and forcing them to eat, bathe, dress, and how they engage in sexual encounters. Stop. So Cheryl Mack said he was forcing them to eat, but they say that he was forcing them not to eat. Wow. Dress and how they engage in sexual encounters the way he wants them to, and if they break the rules, they are punished physically and verbally. Well, ain't this the whole storyline that they're running with? According to the source, the girls are required to obtain a healthy diet and lifestyle, and they all allegedly agreed to the terms and conditions of the agreement. These women are of legal... These women are of legal age and are not forced, as Cheryl is alleged to have revealed to multiple media outlets. Here we go. The age of the women is 19 to 25, which makes them legal and consenting adults who are trained by a 31-year-old den mother. One of the girls' parents knew of the lifestyle and allegedly allowed their daughter to continue to live with him anyway. It's even been reported that he takes their cell phones and make them cut off ties with friends and family. However, the source says he did not take their phones and gave them new phones in which he approved the people they could speak with. The alleged reason for this type of control was to protect himself from scrutiny and accusations. The source also says that Cheryl was recently fired by R. Kelly and is seeking revenge and will destroy him at all costs. Khalil, who is the unemployed boyfriend of Cheryl, allegedly pressured her to take this story to the media in hopes of a big payout when she writes her tell-all book called Dirty Laundry. For those that don't know about this type of lifestyle, check out the book or movie 50 Shades of Grey, as this is the typical lifestyle of some of the elites, which is designed to protect themselves from bitter lovers. According to Linda Minch, who is a civil lawyer in Chicago representing R. Kelly, the story is unfounded. That's why the government killed Linda Minch. Ear Hustle 411 has not reached out to Cheryl A. Mack to corroborate the story, but we are extending the opportunity for her to speak with us. We will keep you posted if she reaches out to us. And guess what? The video with Joycelyn is gone. Like I said, when I told y'all where the storyline came from, nobody paid attention. I gave y'all the memoir. Nobody paid attention. Now you just see the short version of the memoir. And still, nobody's going to be paying attention. So like I said, I'll see y'all on the flip end. I love every last one of y'all. We about to get down. And like I told them liars, I don't care what y'all say, but understand this one thing.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
This is not the type of tea I want.
It's over for you.
The boy never let me in, sick with the medicine. On the block distributing right with the medicine. Haters don't like me, heard they wanna fight me. Teflon at your chest, I bet you can't fight these. Mad cause I'm getting dope, Pillsbury ill flow. Niggas love to move slow, you sick of me, don't care though. Yes, I'm a savage, out for the cabbage. Catch the boy armed up, full metal alchemist. Yes, I'm ill, and yeah, I'm so real. Coward ass niggas coming home without an appeal. Damn, how this getting done. Tell me what's the outcome. Anybody wanna see me? Tell them where the fuck I'm from. Patrol homes, red rum. Yeah, we get the job done. Out trying to stack chips. Make these haters so sick. If they sick of that, then they really gonna be sick of this. Santa Claus Viper. Haters, Merry Christmas.
Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I feel like taking a dip in your pool. Relax a bit, you know what I mean? Sip on a little of that Patron. You know what I mean? Swimming in you. Swimming in you. Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Swimming in you. Hey, little mama. Said I wanna take a dip in your pool. Just go for a little dive, yeah. Hey, yeah,